Dumelang. Dumelang. Goeiemôre. Sanbonani. I think we are ready to start with our public hearings program today. Let me take this opportunity to officially open our public hearings gathering today. But before I do that, I think I must also introduce myself. My name is Dikgang Stock. I'm from Warrenton, also from the Northern Cape, but I'm standing in for our chairperson of the portfolio committee, Menong Kosimvana. Menong Kosimvana will arrive shortly, and then the Minister of Social Development, Lindwe Zulu is also here today. Lindwe Zulu, not Sisulu, Lindwe Zulu. So they will join us shortly, but we thought we must start in the meantime with the hearing, because our elderly people are here. They traveled from throughout the Francis Bart region. So the sooner we start, the better, so that we don't keep them waiting for a very long time. So by so doing, I think we are ready to start. We are going to start now. Our parliamentary officials who are here, as well as the officials from the Department of Social Development who are here. But most importantly, I would also like to welcome everybody, the stakeholders who are here, our elderly people who are here, who are actually going to contribute to the amendment of the Older Persons Bill, which is before us here today. We are here in our capacity as members of parliament to come and listen to you, but our role as well as members of parliament who are also public representatives. So we are here to come and listen, and then what are the concerns, allow and acknowledge everybody that is here. I think I need to make this point. We are going to proceed in this manner today. We've got the interpretation services. But I think I need to make this point. We also, in our presence here, we've got the Kun and the Kwe community. So it means that we are going to have more people interpreting for us. And then we've got Africans interpretation, the Tu and the Kwe. So I would also like to acknowledge the presence of the Office of the MEC of Social Development, Mayor Topsy Dabula Vilakazi, who has been with us throughout the public hearing. We started in Uppington, she was there. We are very thankful that you have been part of the program. So let me take the opportunity just to allow the members of the Portfolio Committee of Social Development, I will hand over to them so that they can introduce themselves, and then we take forward the process. Thank you. Before we do that, very important, we must first sing the national anthem, and then we deal with the introduction of members. Thank you so much. Can we all rise, stand up, and then we sing the national anthem? Thank you.
Kopa reme nga mautu, reme bine national anthem.
Okay, the elderly people who cannot stand up, we give provision for them to sit down. Those who can stand, they can stand up on their feet, and then we sing the national anthem. Thank you.
Bunga usisi kawigia kombo usi tuing dang ke ngole moso. Hi tek tot is a tui tang krom kan tang ge ka.
Takwana sikate ungusi udukuto senkriye. Ange tata kotiyo takam hati we orokutana kote gobe tantangu gawabe ta utan. Ata we oguta takama den tatana kote netekri.
Goedemorgen, daar wordt verzoekt dat we kan opstaan om in de volkslied te zingen. Als een oude persoon niet kan maken, weens die gezondheid, dat is gemachtigd om te zitten.
Thank you very much.
Baie dankie. Baie dankie.
After the national anthem, because it's a Sunday today, I would like to get one of our volunteers to come forward just to open for us with a short prayer. Then we proceed. Aretla kriya moithaopi mongwe go tswa mo bagolong ba rona wa leng teng ka gore ke Sondag. O tla tla gore bulelang tiro ya rona gompieno ka thapelo e khutshwane.
Daar is een verzoek van die parlement dat enige mens wat verwelkom is of belangstel om een gebed te openen voor ons vanochtend, aangezien dit zondag is. Enige iemand wat welkom is, kan die gebed voor ons doen.
Bunga ka music agrik asonda ka kawatike atu cho bila kamu tum program tu chu ko je ko cha ko welcome cho bila kamu.
Okay.
God, our Heavenly Father, we have safely brought us to the beginning of this day. Grant us the serenity we fall into no sin, neither run into any kind of danger. Thank you. Amen.
Amen. No, thank you very much for the prayer and then also for the national anthem. I think now the next item in our agenda is the introduction of members of parliament.
Mo lenaneng la rona bogolo gompieno ke kitsiso go itsise gore di-member tsa palamente maina a bone ke bomang.
Dangi undila bunga ka mo ngada sa tsige pun me ti ati sa ko tamkan ngla sa ka ti parliament ka tsige ti ko ngala.
Tama ya go atate qiya go ate ung si dukuto sentri eno go khana nxa sen ka tama khana he khana mana ya ta nxe khana ukuiji ate ki khasa nata.
Baie dankie vir die geleentheid en die opa wat vir ons gebed opgemaak het vanoggend. Er is nou tyd dat ons na die tweede item gaan waar hulle self as 'n parlement hulle self aan die gehoor bekend gaan maak.
Good morning, everyone. I am Stembile Mhlongo, a member of parliament and a member of the Portfolio Committee on Social Development. I am from the province of Mpumalanga in a small town called Barberton. I am happy to be here today and I look forward to your contributions to the bill. Thank you very much.
Dumelang bagaetsho, nna ke nna Stembile Mhlongo, ke o mongwe wa badiri ba portfolio ya palamente ka bodulo ke tswa Mpumalanga, ke a leboga.
Moro bunga mikwas de besile mtongo tamiwa komite wa portfolio komite wa tamika kya mora kani kuna.
Mbamba, Hasit Stembile Mhlongo, portfolio committee anitsatema ko parliament ahanqwara ko khamata sikino anke ka ukhwama ya ko ya kite a toseta ya qwara ta gwadi ya ko toseta qaeku.
Daagse gehoor, mijn naam is Stembile Mklongo. Zij is deel van de portefeuillecommissie. Zij is bijna dankbaar dat zij vandaag hier met u is vandaag om die vergadering te kunnen voorleiden.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Magdalene Peterson. I'm from the Free State in a town called Kroonstad. I'm a member of parliament serving on the Portfolio Committee of Social Development. I just want to say thank you for all the elderly people who are here so that you can be part of the bill. When we go back to parliament with your inputs, we can also put your inputs on the bill so that when we put the bill, we approve the bill, then everything will be, you will be part of it. You remember when they said we must come to the people so that we can hear what the people want for us to discuss in Parliament. Thank you very much.
Dumelang bagolo, nna ke Magdalene Peterson, ke tswa lefatsheng la Free State ko Kroonstad. Ke boitumelo thata go na le lena mo bagolo, jaanong re tsitse rona re tswa ko portfolio ya Parliament ya Social Development. Le batla le go re ke itumela thata la ka tsenya boteng ba lena mo billing e re tlang ka yone gore ha re boela ko parlamenteng re bolelle parlamente go setšhaba sone tlhagišwaneng ke ye ya leboga.
Mrongorobunga, mikuwa Magdalene Peterson, tamiwa committee ka pwana wa tletle kwa ya social welfare kao ta miga dia kanika Free State ke Kroonstad kuna ta mchako mnawe chike mbiuzi ya kwa ta juhasa inchwe ya kwanju ta singa ki ta kapanga ta sawan chi kunga sa chike ya kwanju wa sa na kwanju juga.
Mbamba de Hasuqwena Magdalene Peterson, Free State ka kwa kwe Kroonstad ta qiko nga Free State ki teko. Hasita maqui ga trek amaha parliament ansa ayam kwe kuya kwa no can kuya te nqa se ki ya ta to dik e ya kiti a no ga kya te ga ya ta esiki to u anezi ndo to avrusia ko ya qwarata ndo qadi to wo ange han ya karata hana u qere khana qere qare ko garanati he ta kona setan ta hana zaro qaya gosi ukwitsao to uji a to qanu hana zao kona hana kyare go qam hana sino hana ona ka hana qanu hana to aqhao so aqhao ku qhao kusi o qasiki hano anwa ga geriate.
Zij groet die gehoor vanochtend. Haar naam is Magdalene Peterson. Zij is oorspronkelijk van de Vrijstad en Kroonstad. Zij is bijna blij voor die gehoor vanochtend. Zij is net bijna blij als oude persoon en ook dat die gehoor meeste van jullie oude personen is uitgedaagd vandaag. En dat die wet aan jullie voorgelegd wordt vandaag. Jullie zijn inzicht gaan bijna helpen om die wet te versterken.
Good morning. My name is Kensani Bilankulu Mahabani. I'm the member of Parliament in the National Assembly. I'm also the member of the Portfolio Committee for Social Development. I am from the province of Limpopo at Norman Mashabane region, Greater Giyani Municipality. I'm happy to be here with you today, and I believe God is going to help us to achieve whatever we have gathered here for. And God bless you all. I love you.
Dumelang bagolo, Ke nna Kensani Bilankulu Makgabane. Ke tswa lefatsheng la Limpopo, ko Mashabane municipality. Le nna ke wela mo tlase ga portfolio ya palamente ya social development. Ke ka itumelela gape ka tsela tlhagiso ya nna ke le rata thata hodima le segofatse lotlhe.
Mikausung yakowa bilang kulu kinsani makabane takat gayat kali pembukaan kuna ta tani wa komite portfolio ya apa nga permanent kuna ta ya jai kama ko musisi kami cia ta kama ke bahan enom ta sige menjadi sabtu tertasa
Kahem bamba te kasuk wene kaheng kensani makabane kaya Limpopo ka kwa kwe gan giani ta qite nga osiki khaeteko no aka khahe zaro kaya ko parliament khona seta no social nginam ko development khona seta ta khona na xwa khona ango khana moa a khwena no khae xican kya ka khasita ma khaya ko ya kite a no khae do wa te hin yami ko zawisa zawo ofute unci qaite ya orota siki khani mate seta te no te koma aku no khae xan karancam te ayo wa
Zij groet ons vanochtend. Haar naam is Bilenkulu Kinsani Mokhabane. Zij is oorspronkelijk van Guyani, Limpopo. Dit is een eer voor haar om vanochtend hier bij jullie te wees. En zij gelooft daaraan dat de Heer Jezus vanochtend samen met ons gaan wees. En dat onze succesvolle vergadering vanochtend kan houden. Dank je. En zij is ook lief voor jullie.
Goedemorgen. Morgen. Hoe gaan dit? Prachtig. Jullie lijken prachtig vanochtend. Ik is Letitia Aris. Ik is een lid van die parlement. En ik dien ook op hierdie komitee van maatskaplike ontwikkeling. Ons is blij om vanoggend saam met julle te wees. Dis lekker, ons het baie om voor dankbaar te wees. Ons het die hele provinsie getoer. Ons het ver gery. En die Here was saam met ons. So daarom is ons bly vanoggend. Dit is ons laaste public hearing in Kimberley. En ek vertrou dat julle julle insette wat julle sal gee op die belangrike wetgewing. Want die wetgewing gaan oor wat is dit wat ons moet besluit wat vir julle goed is. Nie vir wat ons goed is nie, vir wat vir julle goed is. So daarom wil ek julle aanmoedig en sê, voel vry om te praat vanoggend. Want dit sê mos nie aldag wat die parlement kom na julle toe nie. Is dit so? Is mos nie aldag wat ons hier kom nie? So is julle geleentheid. So julle moet gebruik maak daarvan julle geleentheid sodat ons wanneer ons teruggaan, dat ons dit wat julle vir ons sê, vervat in wetgewing. Be blessed.
bunga ya kuwa Letitia Aris taya tanya komite ngiyunga pangka departemental keklewi ta tanika kia parliament kuna ta ya kada kulit kriya ni ta ay ngi par kadini kanada mutatin amproson tangu
ayam bamba te kahe yaw arisi khasi twenhe khasi tamaka parliament de trek amsika khahe kwara ko yata no khahe kan kya ka hin ya ko khate ante dik eyaki no te wo wa qobe ke he tam khana seta ka ku ka tam so ngin ete dzauka kwarasen angetha kwisa khuwa ano wa tsa ya thola ta wa yo wa ka angetha koma ate khana tsa ki khasa ya ta go kwana ke hexam te kai kwa qobe khana seta khana ya qobe ke hexam no kha an karangu ya te to ya ta jaro kaya di kwana ya ko kai ku sa khasi seta no khana ya sita ma ga gangu ya te kha no kha an to ga ngam khan to trace nta khere o se ke ga me ya
Dumelang. Nna ke nna Mme Letitia Ellis, mo tlasa portfolio ya Palamente. Gompieno ke kopana bona bohelo ya bagodi re tlo buisana ka ga bili ya rona. Ke ka itumela thata le ditlhagiso tsa lena le maikaelelo a lena ka leboga.
Goeiemorgen. Sanbonani. Good morning. My name is Nonkosi. The surname is Mvana. I am also a member of the Portfolio Committee on Social Development. I am coming as far as Eastern Cape, a place called Queenstown. The ones that they know Queenstown, 40 kilometers from Queenstown, there's a small town called Whittlesea. I am from there. I am happy that I have managed to join you, and I apologize for coming very late. Thank you.
Dumelang. Nna ke Mme Nonkosi Mvana. Ke tswa la Eastern Cape. Go toroponyana e nyane kwa Jojo Mthizeng. Ke itumela go nna teng le lena. Ke rata go kopa maitshwarelo go fitlha morago ga nako. Ke a leboga.
Yakuwa Nonkosi Mvana, da chairperson a program gawa. Daga gya kani gya kwa oska kungi dirbo mango iko na kensani akizem toda Whittlesea agya una ajo ikama goni
kaya mbambate kaya Nonkosi mbanga kasi twenhen kasi tama ka tat am ka parliamente alisinta no kaya twa the Eastern Cape taki the ngasi ka kaya ngokuwa mai kaya twa te asi iya ya haya kaya nguya te no kasi tama ka no inga osikia kaya ani senguka twara ko ya mata makano kaya amate.
Zij groet ons vanochtend. Haar naam is Nonkosi Mvana. Zij is de voorzitter van de vergadering vanochtend. Zij is een lid van het parlement en ook een lid van de portfolio committee. Zij is oorspronkelijk van Ooskap. Haar naaste dorpje is Queenstown. Zij vraagt verschoning omdat zij een beetje laat gekomen is bij de vergadering en mag u jullie vergeven.
No, thank you very much. At least now we know from the portfolio committee members who's here, who's not here. So I would like to also just acknowledge the presence of our chairperson of the portfolio committee, Mme Nonkosi Mvana, who have just arrived now. So she will be taking over now shortly. But secondly, I would also like to acknowledge the presence of our Minister of Social Development, who have also just joined us now. Minister Lindiwe Zulu. We call her Minister Mageba in the portfolio committee at a different level. So she's here also today. We appreciate your presence also here, Minister, as well as the MEC who have been with us throughout the public hearings. Thank you very much. I would now shortly, I would just want to also just introduce also from the level of parliament, the officials who are here, who are with us, who have been with us throughout also the public hearings. I would like to introduce the parliamentary staff officials just to stand up and wave so that we can see them. Thank you. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Thank you. Then we've got the officials from the Department of Social Development, the team of Ms. Civil Lehodu and the others. Can you just stand up, Ms. Civil? And then we wave. Thank you. And then we've got our social workers as well, the team of social workers from the different regions throughout the province who are also here. Can the social workers also just stand up and wave so that we can see them? And then we've got our team of the interpretation services, the media, who's also here with us today. The interpreters are the ones who are standing here in front. Can we also just wave, and then we give them a round of applause. And then we've got also the team of the parliamentary protection services who are with us here, just to ensure that everybody is safe in the public hearing. When you stand up here, you make a contribution, nothing is going to happen. Province, all of those important stakeholders that are here, would also like to acknowledge them. And then lastly, I would also like to acknowledge, most importantly, our elderly people who are here, who woke up in the morning to come and spend the day here with us to make the contributions into the Older Persons Amendment Bill. Now, at least we know, but I would also like to welcome those that I did not mention. All of you are welcome and you are also acknowledged. Thank you very much. I would now like to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to hand over to our MEC, Mayor Topsy, the MEC of Social Development, to come and welcome us. And then we hand over to the chairperson of the Portfolio Committee. Over to you, MEC. Thank you.
Halala Francis Bart, halala. Halala Francis Bart, halala. Goeiemorgen, dankie, Program Director. Let me take this opportunity to greet our members of the Portfolio Committee led by the Chairperson Uma Mumvana. Also like to greet our Minister Umalindi, who's also amongst us today, the officials of the Department of Social Development and the officials of the National Assembly. And most importantly, our interpreters, and also our onze ouers wat saam met ons hier is vandag. Laat ek maar Afrikaans praat, Program Director. Ons is hier vandag om net kom te sê vir die Portfolio Committee, ons is baie bly wat u gemaak het, gedoen het, om vir ons vandag kom keer het, en die belangrikste doel is om ons ouers 'n opportunity te gee om inputs te maak in die bill. This is a very important event for us, en ons wil sê, julle is verwelkom in die Noord-Kaap, in Kimberley. U moet hulle se baadjies uittrek, and you must relax. It's going to be lit. So ek wil sê vir ons ouers vandag, kom ons gebruik hierdie geleentheid om van hulle gaan vir ons sê wat is die bill, en ons kan insette inmaak. As ouers, as julle sien, daar is 'n punt wat die bill nie gecover het, is jou opportunity om op te staan en sê, ons welkom die bill, maar daar is die twee issues wat ons voel, hulle moet ook deel wees van die bill. So, my ouers, kom ons voel gemaklik, ons is hier vandag, kom ons maak use of the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Oh, the social development that means the agate utwana seta kazaro kaya ko akena aspatrasik aid azawa ko kwena oh he to tuda he no kaya kuya de kasita maya ko to dik ayatite an Kimberley ko to diaki ta ko ya tana ke hem tak am ya tama an oh na te gorwa o kanoina zao kwena ke hem tui khamyata nguyate in ayat harata ina ukwiye tsinza sene ngona tatako kuna seta ina kana zaro kayagota ina te ngako aka sayat harata ina ukwisi uyako Kimberley feteki kha anu World Cup kosiki nukaya awa kato amate to kere age to gesiko atsetanu tako kwarasen tako kaiku wala sikini tamu ana kui kurina hunu hana ubeda zinde ukuzikana tawati nda kuzikana tsinzati nge ana sati to ate yata to te kama ngogodzi ta ina sati suwe ngogodzi ta ta konana ta ina muwa atanu antukitsa yako kamsika tsa khwarasen tsa kwa tsa na ngogweto hinu te utako na kitseka ayago ta so khwarasen matsutu angetha
ya bunga ya kualindi we Zulu ya no di katata na di parina bangai tete no de mekani guna ta ya kan kama ko ga go tangai tanga tati sai mule ka kwiri musuba sa ko ko za ko kuya ina katika atisa ta vitana tweka ina ka utla butu na ko isu vitana vita yauna tati ya ka to ta vitana tiga ka to na ka no su posa I wan ka to ka su posa ya ta bun ka no tiga ka to na ko ba ya vitana ndi ko la vitana apun no ano
Bagolo dumelang wana bua fa ke MEC o emetseng tlhabologo ya loago mme jaanong o eme fa mo a bua gore wa le amogela segolo thata o amogela ministera wa rona wa tlhabololo ya loago ga mmogo le parliamentary committee portfolio ba ile gore ba fa pele ga rona go bijeno ba tlile go ka re bolelela kgotsa ba re tlhalosetsa ka bili e ntšha e le gore e bankantswe ya bagodi ba rona mme ge jaanong segolo thata se a se buleng ke gore bagolo ba rona ke tšhono e le gore le tlile go ka ineiwa gore le tlise menagano ya nyena le bua gore ke eng se e le gore le dumelatsana le šone le se e le gore ga le dumelatsane le šone gape le tle le kgone go ka tsereganya kgotsa le tsenye menagano ya nyena mo bileng e tlabe e bua kgotsa e tlabe e tlhalosetsa nyena bagolo ka lebaka la gore segolo thata ke nyena le gore le botlhokwa ke nyena le tla re bolelelang gore keng se le se tlhokang gore se fetolwe keng se le se tlhokang gore se tseiwe keng se le tlhokang gore go ne le phetogo mo go šone.
Oh, thank you very much. How I wish that I can be able to speak all the 3 languages, which I wasn't sure the last one. What is it that she's speaking now? Thank you ever so much. And good morning, Minister. And good morning, MEC. And good morning, elderly persons or people. Morning, once more. Ndiyathetha ke mna ne so nam zawuthetha izoba yi-5th language ndithethe but we are not going to waste time because we have to give an opportunity for all the languages to be interpreted and it is nice to hear those languages. We are going to give over to Honorable Kate Bilankulu to give us the input and try to summarize all what has been in the bill. What is it that we have come for? That is the amendment bill that we have come for. Over to you, Mayor Bilankulu.
Dankie. Vanoggend wil sy net vir die gehoor laat weet dat sonder om tyd te mors gaan sy nou oorgee na die haar portfolio lid, mevrou Bilankulu. Dat sy nou vanoggend met ons kortliks en 'n samevatting vir ons verduidelik en voorgee wat is alles in die wet wat ons het vanoggend vir die gehoor.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. The Minister, the MEC, officials of the department, and all elderly persons here. Good morning once more.
Jaanong ke le dumedisitse bagolo ba rona segolo thata ke simolola ka go dumedisa ministera wa rona wa tlhabololo ya loago ga mmogo le MEC wa rona ga mmogo segolo thata bagolo ba rona.
Bunga ya kami ke komunga dayati department ya bono ti teklewi no de guna tagan ga ngada li a tawati ke ya betan da masa ka betabani mhowa
Mbabate tama ga etsuwa ngobeno ga hekisa kana ai khanya kharata kan ano motivate he.
Sy groet ons weer almal. Sy was voorgestel aan ons. Haar naam is mevrou Bilankulu. Sy gaan net kortliks die wet vir ons voorgee vanoggend.
Julle is baie pragtig.
Lebantle thata.
The purpose of the bill is to seek the amendment the Older Persons Act number 13 of 2006 to address its implementation challenges. It seeks to insert new definition and new provision related to the monitoring and evaluation of all services to older persons. To make provisions for the removal of older persons to temporary safe care without a court order, to tighten up the existing implementation and compliance measures, and to effect some contextual amendment for greater clarity. There are challenges that need to be addressed in relation to the Older Persons Act. And this bill seeks to address the gaps that were identified in Older Persons Act and its implementation. And some of them are the following: lack of coordination between government to deliver services for older persons, non-inclusion in the Act of the valuable role older persons play in the families in terms of passing knowledge and wisdom to younger generations. Also, the lack of legal provision for older persons to be capacitated on non-communicable diseases. Lack of legal provision for services to older persons with disabilities and chronic illness. And also lack of proper monitoring and registration of community-based care services and residential facilities. Lack of illegal provision for training of caregivers providing frail care services. Also the provision for the removal of older persons to temporary safe care, resulting in older persons continuing staying in the abusers in case where they have no alternative accommodation. Also to bring the alleged abuser before a magistrate, as a result, cases of abuse of older persons are always thrown out of court due to lack of evidence. The lack of illegal definition of physical abuse holders are not protected from certain unlawful activities that constitute physical abuse. And the gaps in terms of empowering a clerk of the court or register to provide the minister with the detail of the offender, conviction and sentence for the purpose of adding such information to the register upon conviction and sentence. And what are the key amendments to address the challenges? The key amendment in the bill include strengthening the protection and prevention of abuse of older persons, strengthening of coordination mechanism between government departments, elimination of harmful traditional practices, including witchcraft accusation against older persons, making provision for recognition the responsibilities of older persons in passing intergenerational knowledge and wisdom, enabling the Minister of Social Development in consultation with the members of the provincial executive to make information available and counseling on non-communicable diseases, strengthening registration and monitoring of residential facilities and community-based center and support services, safe removal of older persons to a place of safety, inclusion of a person who has been maltreated, abused, neglected or degraded by a caregiver or a family member as a person in need of care and protection. The extension of the definition of physical abuse to include unlawful detention, medical sedation or shackling, deprivation of nutrition or medical care, neglect or exploitation of older persons in any manner. And the other thing is that is what we have that we are coming to contribute as older person, because as this government, we care. That's why we are here today, for you to make other inputs. I thank you.
Megajanong ka bokgutshwane tlhaloso ya bili e bankantsweng e tlisiwang fa pele ga bagolo ba rona gompieno. Maikaelelo a teng molaotlhomo o batla gore go tsenya ditlhaloso le ditlhamelo tse di ntshwang tse di amanang le tikollo le tshekatsheko ya ditirelo tsotlhe tsa bagodi. Dira ditlamelo ya go tsenywa ga bagodi go ya lefelong la tlhokomelo la nakwana go sena taelo go tswa mo kgotlatshekelong. Go gagamatsa go tsenywa ditiro le dikgatong tsa kobamelo tse di dirilweng gona jaana le go tsenya mametlelelo tsa makwalo go tlhaloganya sentle. Bile e lebile go ka lebelela diphatla tse le gore go ka lebelela diphatla tse di ne di le teng mo molaong wa bagodi le tiriso ya teng. Ga ba rona ba shebane le one ke go ka pallwa go ka nna le kamano magare ga government go ka nelana ka ditirelo mo bagolong ba rona. Gape go ka pallwa go latela molaotheo go ka bona boleo ba bagolo ba rona gape le dilo tse le botlhokwa ba bone mo masikeng a bone gape le go ka nelana ka kitso mo bathong ba ile gore ba santse ba le batšha. Gape go ka leka go ka nelana le bagolo dipoleke tse e le gore ba tla kgona go ka nna le tlhokomelo. Gape ba kgona go ka bolelwa ba kgona go ka bolelwa ka bokudi bo le gore bo kgona go nna teng. Gape go ka pallwa go ka nelana ka ditirelo mo bagoding ba rona gape le batho ba ile gore ba na le bokoa le batho ba ile gore ke batho ile gore ga ba kgone go ka ikemela bona ka bone. Gape go ka palelwa go ka lebella gape le go ka registera di mafelo ao a nelanang ka tirelo ya go ka tlhokomela bagodi ba rona le gore ba tle ba kgone go nna le pleke ya tulo. Gape go ka palelwa go ka nelana le training e le gore e tlabe e le botoka mo bathong ba e le gore e tlabe e le bona ba lebelelang kgotsa ba tlhokomelang bagodi ba rona. Gape go ka palelwa ke go ka nelana le tsela e le gore ke yone le molaong go ka ntsha bagodi ba rona gore ba ye mafelong a nakwana a go ka tlhokomelwa. Gape sewa se heleletsa se dirile gore bagolo ba rona ba heletse ba dula le batho ba ile gore ba ba tlhekefetsa kgotsa ba ba tshwara ka tsela e seng maleba ko plekeng tsa bone tsa tulo go leletsa go sena pleke e nngwe e le gore tlana lefelo le le gore bagolo ba rona ba kgona go ka ya teng. Mme ge jaanong diphatla tseno tse di dira gore ba ba dirang bosenyi kgatlhanong le bagolo ba rona ba pallwe gore ba ba dirang bosenyi kgatlhanong le bagolo ba rona. Sewa se heleletsa se dira gore ba sa go emella fa pele ga kgotlatshekelo ka lebaka la go sa nne ga bopaki bo bo feletseng. Gape go tswelela gore go ka pallwa go ka nna le tsela ya go ka tlhagisa go tshwariwa go tlhekefetswa go kaela mo mmeleng go ka kaela gore wa tlhekefetswa. Gape mme ge jaanong gape le go ka nna le diphatla tse e le gore di teng tse e le gore di dira gore ministera wa rona a sa kgona go ka bona tshedimosetso e feletseng mabapi le basenyi kgotsa batho ba ba dirang basenyi kgatlhanong le bagolo ba rona. Seo se sa kgone go ka tsenyiwa mo registereng go sa kgone go boniwa kotlhao e le gore ba e bone ga ba sa kgone go bonagala gore le kotlhao e le gore ba e bone nako e ba dirang bosenyi bono. Dilo tse e le gore di tlile go ka bankanywa motlhomo a go shebilwe le matsapa e le gore bagolo ba rona ba shebane le one. Segolo thata se e le gore se bankantswe mo biling se akaretsa go thatafatsa tshireletso le go thibela ba e le gore ba tshwara bagolo ka tsela e seng maleba, go thatafatsa gape le go ka lebella tsela e le gore tla tsamaisiwa magare ga government ga mmogo le mafapha a farologaneng go ka thibela ditsamaiso tsa setso tse di dirwang kgatlhanong le bagolo tse di tshwanang jaaka boloi ga mmogo le go direla tirelo ya gore bagolo ba rona ba kgone go ka itisa kitso mo e le gore ba santse ba le bannyane. Gape sewa se ama gape le ministera wa rona wa tlhabololo ya loago. Mme ge jaanong gape le go ka se e le gore se bankantse se tsentswe mo bileng ya rona ke go ka thatafatsa kgotsa go ka neelana ka kitso mabapi le tsela gore bagolo ba rona ba kgone go ka itse ka bokoa kgotsa dikudi tse e le gore di teng gape le go ka thibela tsela ya gore ba tle ba tlhekefetswe ko magaeng le go sa tselwe tlhogong le gore ba sa sireletswa gape le gore ba beiwa mo mafelong kgantle ga tetla ya bone gape le gore ba tswalelwe kgantle ga tetla ya bone gape le gore ba sa kgona go ka ya mafelong mo e le gore ba ka bona thuso ka tsa maphelo a bone.
Ka am na twa vete tsike ko mo te vita mo tsi ko ta vita ki ko mo be mo ko da ya ku fu thau ya mo twa cha mo twa no ko ya mo ta ku fu thau ko ta ko tam ko a vita ni mo ta si sezi ke ta vita ka kama wa ti no mo dartin ta sun ti khwa ko ko te tlem he na wa ke de be iba de tswa una yunga ti yunga be una ti yunga be to ga una wa vita tsike vita ni ta veta tadi apa no department dia ti no social hukawi ta ka tidi ke veta to bangat ai tu ya to la khosa ga ya no la khosa mana ke claim he ko ka tidi ka hospitali apa no sin ri ti ka tlang hu ta khosa ya dia ba dropan si no sin ri ti ka ta tam khosa ya mu on ofa mana to ban lo la ka ton ofa ka wa chu ba ti ka ya ko ka tapi nggak sa obat yang nggak cem pengen cem tapi nanti nak tahu di tro kau di konum ye korat ka ye ka to apa nggak gini dari beta sunti kedusi kali dan gue deh ta beta tani wa di korat kita ni guna kau sendiri iyo semua betang pasai okwa tige service ya duraka semua pasai makama tinwa ya plasiwa semua do chokula wa department itu apa sih o ikut mari kha klem he sing dewe ga pasa kana betak tumo ko ikani guna taw dita sing okwa tige dia tinwa Uwe keklega ga hu o chuma ni tekego yoga katige asum ni top ka buna apun ga kon hi ge chung ko ngi dai asum akhis asum wa top ka di panga ta i ko chin no beta ge i tibeng no i beta ge ko ya sum beta da kham tlawa ya sum na top panga i ko i ke chiga Cike gabi kan ini kayak di katuan nga ya ka taga maya
khaya maten khaya ka go khana obete nta I khana garanati na tata ko khi se ta kunya ai ka nta I abete na khana garanati anda sunata I karamua ai gorenge khana obete ana tweede senensesi garais ki khana to amatia active 13 kapisiki so akinta kui senati anda sinunata I karata ko pia atsatlore ta ko pe assesta hakuri nako am susena ku kumwa tebe anwa koro khata tu ya khakua ya jadi kau kakwana khana areti abeta siki nu abeta sikiti nuta ikara anga su social development da krite nu social work na zawako nu temu wako teki ahautu akakiate kosa asa uzao hebo go ana go te koma kote utako na utako klau o guji oku ka oji ngoma kuita ojika uka kwana he nu nuta ina atako kau onga oji uka atako na yako uka veta anta sinu atasika tamtasika rahata tamta utako kuma anga sikisia kote akitasi wowa gobeta dikara kuita di ndo kwana ka tasika taditako akinata ikara anakawa go amtako go sika ita So ata simua te tam an kwena ken kara tlawa te veta antako kuma. Simuta ta gubita paho ve so anda simu hoku ngata sinu ta siako atsukwe hi antako ange angahe ta paho sakyana. Nukhamboro ga angqaqwa tako tlo onga nzawo kwena tamakana. Ananges uwaceka mu sino amtako na akiteka tebe tako ama aka vere khana tako tlo angasiki amtako ana akahonu ana mporonga ka tayano tawokunika ta o suwa tumporonga je khana muwatino khana aikareti khana manwa khana tsosa anda ka ogoji muta tako komwa koroko tsosa dwen para fatama nata kara anda sino ana ayaki kawita so akau kwenuta nta kawita tako na amiga tamu sadi ayaki nge tako kwena titio tako kuya disere atako makiaba kwa twama oku kehempoma wahu amtako makto keheta mto akateko so ati tauto atentimi tako tuyaga aisikiti hambe ngio ko makako twakara atako na kaudi at aikiti to amboronga ewonu tasi a social development da create sao kwenaki tasi anakino tasi yako nqa tako anwe engasikiti hambe kawa awate hambe twakara kawate abeta zi khana ikito amatiki khana kawati ta ku tuji ahikiti mumwati kom ata kuna khawo kwana tuka mhisena to hokwa oka ta ko khata khwe tulati sikambe anda sita ko khata kwana sika anda sino amboro nga khamamuwa ko musupi na tasidi ngona mkomuwa akadikwana ahambe anda solusiya kwa gofu akisite ko khamkama to kwa akuya go kwana tako kumuru na homboro nga hewe ko enu na fata kwana si so etako na hawo rehe gofu adikaya kisite ko khamange mboro nga kwa mu ate hisena tadi site ko musufu kani anzi beta dikana kai kareti so kana obeta sikita kama de kana saati ndeko dikana to tahati ya tati to ndeko ditako na o ita tinzi ina kakara tebe obutako na nadamu aita tinzi ina kakara tebe sato hai awa feriat.
Die wijzigingswetsontwerp op ouder personen wordt kortliks zo opgevat. Achtergrond en het doel van die wet. Die wet op ouder personen, wet nummer 13 van 2006, verleen machtiging dat diensten aan ouder personen op een opvattende, gecoördineerde, geïntegreerde en gestandaardiseerde wijze door alle stadinstellings en andere dienstverskaffers geleverd moet worden. Die departement als de bewaarder en een hoofdafdeling van die verschaffing van diensten aan ouder personen heeft die verantwoordelijkheid om te verzekeren dat die doelstelling van die hoofdwet ontvangt. Die hoofdwet heeft op de 1 april 2010 in werking getreden. Kort daarna is een aantal uitdagingen met betrekking tot de inwerkingstelling van die hoofdwet ondervind. De belangrijkste hiervan was de institutionele en coördinatiemechanismen en nakomingsmaatregels. Zwak coördinatie en intersectorele samenwerking heeft een nadelige uitwerking op de verschaffing van diensten aan ouder personen gehad. Die doel van die wijzigingswetontwerp op ouder personen 2022 is om te verzekeren dat ouder personen van een gehalte dienst voorzien wordt en die nodige bescherming door die samenleving gebied mag worden. Met inbegrip van gemeenschapsgebaseerde en residentionele zorgfaciliteiten. Verder wordt die wet ook samengevat dat die wetsontwerp het ten doel om nieuwe omschrijving in te voegen, nieuwe bepalings met betrekking tot de monitorering en evaluering van diensten aan ouder personen. Die wet moet voorziening maken vir die verskywing van ouer persone na tydelike, veilige, sonder hoofbevel sorgfasiliteite. Om die bestande in werkstellings en nakomiging maatreëls te versterk en om tekstuele wysigings aan te bring vir groter duidelikheid. Die wet maak voorsiening aan die omskrywings residensiële fasiliteite voor om private, openbare, onafhanklike lewende, bystaande lewens en verswakte sorgfasiliteite in te sluit. Die regte van 'n ouer persoon in ooreenstemming met die grondwet en die nasionale wetgewing te beskerm, asook om mishandeling teen ouer persone te voorkom. Die wet het het doel om die samenwerking van die premiers in elke provinsies, ingesluit met die departement van maatskaplike ontwikkeling, om professionele planne en die uitvoering van die hoofwet te bevorder en te ondersteun. Die wet maak asook voorsiening vir die rol van ander belanghebbendes met betrekking tot die beskerming van die regte van ouer persone. Dit versterk die voorsiening vir die beskerming van die regte van 'n ouer persone met betreffende eiendomme, erfenis en fisiese mishandeling. Dat die redelike stappe gedoen moet word om te verseker dat 'n benadeelde ouer persone na 'n instelling of 'n fasiliteit verwys moet word wat 'n soortgelyke diens lewer. Dit is die kort samevatting van die wet op ouer persone. Dankie.
Thank you ever so much. Even if we don't hear some of other languages, but thank you very much. I think you have done your level best to interpret what is supposed to be shared with the older people. You know what? It seems as if it's gonna be a whole day because of the interpretation of the different languages. But we can make it shorter in terms of when you come to the middle chairs, you take only 3 minutes. You just act and tell us where you come from, who are you, whether you support the bill or you reject the bill, and then you are expected to do that within 3 minutes time. Khona umuntu otolikayo wethu unatolikani kaloku. Bayeva?
Goeiemôre, ouer persone. Dit word versoek aan ons as die gehoor om insig voor te lê op die wet wat aan julle gelees het. Indien u enige sê of kommentaar het, kan u u hand opsteek. Die mens wat hulle gaan kry moet op die lyn kom sit in die lyn. Wat u moet doen is om u self voor te stel en dan sê of u instem met die wet of daarteen ondersteun. En u het 3 minute om dit te doen.
Dumelang, ke lebogela toloko tsa bona le ha di puo tse dingwe tsa di utlwe. Go bona ka go bintse la se teng le mo holong. Ya no re kopa mo le mo go buang o tla bua mo gare mo o tla bua metsotso e meraro fela. 3 minutes gore re kgone go bereka bonako batho botlhe ba kgone go interpreta ka leboga.
Tsika ke ya sinda ka tolki go thwa phitlhoma kwe ta ka wa tsike a tu dia tsika no tsalo ina tsum simileni ngi tswantha le bona titsa wa tha ngi ngai ka ngai a tlu ka tsika tlu an ngaku nge amaqwa veta tsika veta ngi ya buka wini ti khona wa dia ma tsotlo no vini tsela veta ngi ta ga 3 minute da tsona tla ta ka tsika tlu an ta tsotlo ka fa
Gai ka sa gai mia de tam se ka toro ka dam ziti ya na wata so ahi ki kehema kyao kara ku ya gono anza sino te ti ga tama se ya go u ya go kwana se ka nta ga se ka I qaizi ti ka o se ki pa ka huita sa so we tsa suinu an qai se ki tsa ya no no tsa kuya ticam tsa uhiho tsa nxase khathi mathi tsa uqwene tsa ufani tsa makaqwakwe ndo tsa dowa tere nxabe ta ihana qala na tihere ndo tsa nkwere khwati ai hai twaka te kwa 3 ga minute size ya tsa kuihwa dino tsa kuya ko tsa kheri tsa kya o kara kuibe bana sekati ya na kwata toro ka dam dino ke he kui he toro ka senako.
Re kopa motho ha ema bua gore o amogela bili kgotsa nnyaa. Ke a leboga.
Dat is verwacht van ons om voor het parlement in te stellen of te laten weten dat u hulle tegen die wet staan of die wet aanvaardt als u hier voorkomt om u zij te zeggen of commentaar te leveren aan die voorgestelde wet.
Tinglukan tadi gua vedang kan ngantina wa cipek tu cike cike la tahu lah. Cina kan dan kon tu cike singkan uban karena jadi kuat cuma jadi kan. Jadi nggak diri wanita ada anu cike kang atu ada kon kan cike yang jadi aku.
Alright. Die bestuurder van die motorkar KR 355 GP. The windows are open. Can we please request him to go and close the windows?
Daar is een karretjie wat Suzuki is met die registreernummer wat die vensters oop is. KR 32 2 is 'n GP goud 34 double S GP. Die vensters is oop. As dit is en is, kom tot by die kar en sluit hom toe asseblief, dankie.
So saya ta hautua kanu sia ko kha ka kwara ko mo sa de hautua de finstere present and kyau.
Tinglukan dewa tungguin mau kau guna dah festival ini kau. Yang makanya kau masih cingno tu pelatih kau dah. Kau cingno tu kan sesuatu registrasi kau nak registrasi kan cingno festival ini kau dah. Saat kisah mula kau dia tamu.
Go na le go koloi e di festival tsa nama pete biletsweng e boletsweng mo pele ga le kopa mo go tsona ya go fara di festival matlaba pe fa koloi ya butsi ka leboga.
Can I request older persons to raise their hands so that we can hear whether they support the bill or they reject, as I have explained to them. Can I see the show of hands?
Die voorzitter vraagt die gehoor om u aan op te steek als u enige sê oor die wet het.
Re kopa go emisa matsogo bagolo ba rona re kgone go bona gore bagolo ba dumelana le bili kgotsa jang. Ke kopa ka kemiso ya matsogo re kgone go bona ke ba tlhagiso tsa lena le emise matsogo re kgone go bona.
Tama ya kwate ukwika kwa heno angetha qawo khathi ya ke ya ke nwa ko twa satano so wa tsa swinu ga ya mono tama ga tsa ke kha tsa ke ya nunu tsa twa o tsa kuisa go tsa kwe.
Mola ke tike wa tisa kwe wa tike ta etisa di private me ka tike a ga tnkui tsa wa tha nga singa ya o a di nga tsole na chu ntise tisa tisa ya of atunge veta ba aba dia kwa kama veta taka a
Die geleentheid is aan julle geskenk.
All right, if you've got something personally and very sensitive, today you are fortunate. You can come up in front or submit the written submission to the office or the table that is on my left-hand side. And then you can also go, you are free to go to the MEC, Mamu Vilagazi, And also the minister today, we have been joined by the minister and share that with them rather than to come forward in the speaker and tell us about your sensitive issues.
Daar wordt ook gezegd dat als u persoonlijke zaken heeft, of iets wat u wil met hulle kan deel, of schriftelijk, kan u die submission komen doen met die linkerkant van ons. Of u kan die gelegenheid krijgen om zelf naar die LER toe te komen, om uw problemen met dat te delen. Als u niet die tijd heeft om u voor te komen zetten.
Hai bana una leta ba mo go ena go tsa kgang e o batlang go itlhagisa amanang le wena ka golo gompieno e tsa sa ga le tshego le tlhogonolo go na le batho ba tla go thusang re na le MEC wa rona kwano re na le minister gape wa rona kwano ya no ka go bona go tsa go tafoleng e ka nthajo la molema wa go bona o yo go tlhagisa bothata ba go tsa a bua ka semosimo ha e le mo sa kgone o ka emisa letsogo wa bua bothata ba gago wa attendiwa kgotsa wa thusiwa o ka nna wa ya go bona ba tla go thusa kgotsa ka nna emisa letsogo o bue taba ya gago
ange ovutsawo koronga anteu dia tsadi aya kiti ovutsadi aya kiti atakwa kiti tyo tsakama de tsai eki ya teko kwiti yombuga na koma hawe tana tsa anda sunu ya esika nkinwi o ya kwata MBC takite of minister ya kwata ha so tsa asika ku atita semia kwa ahuni kwa akuisano asa tsama hanwi nkita kuno atausi ngesiadzeta aye ekanywe so asa kisiko esene asositako ayaka tosikitimboro ngaze ati khanana sa asa kiyano sa asa skikha do khaw ko anoda khare aya okatsandi takwa ange eke khatiteko kuya ngobeta atsaqama
kanguke ko kawatike abagiya tsika thome watoni kuna tsika ka bo kula mesa ona thungo sukete zikhowa watsabe ko sukete zikhowa ta amakula thoma kwa ko ngolo ati ya kunoi dia sinda kosa kimjing ba aga thoma jingba ya thoni kuna ya sinda kosa
All right, I assume that those ones are social workers, ne? Can I see the hands of the social workers that are present today?
Tiko pa bana matsogo social worker tse di teng mo teng gompieno ke tse le social worker di mise matsogo kana ka shaba hotle
Ons het ook die maatschappelijke dienstwerker wat daar aan kan zitten. Enige problemen wat u hulle het, wat je doen met maatschappelijke of dienstverschaf, u hulle kan met hulle vergezels.
Departement ka sing di kleklo debe gige utane ingila ko ngolo takatike atu boyi kitisa kwasa o tiga asini toga o mesaona tswana toda ora tya kwasa kitike atu kwasa
Are you done? Hey, diapiteka at times. All right. Can we request the social workers to stand up? Do you know your social workers, bantu abadala?
tiko pa di social worker di ana ka maoto lona ba go ba gona di social worker tsa lena la
Oude mensen van oude deze, ken jullie ze maatschappelijke werkers.
aye etana kwana teseta zarok ayako te social worker takikozi ndote muwa atere ndote are anaki mao social worker zarok ayako ate anakoti ngaseke
tikhoyika bakantana ngimtsukeli kuna wina khola kawas alsin dia nga kuna katsani ra phasa aje phasa ra phasa yeka gospel khana kuna kare khokama bunga tsokhane yini wina khola address dia katisa ra phasa ketsiga to phasa
Okay. Why didn't you smile? Because you are on the YouTube. social workers, you must smile, guys. Thank you very much, you may sit down. Now, what, you are also free, Bantu Abadala, to go to your social workers. If you know them, if you don't know them, you can say so. So, kala lapha phezulu, the hands, lapha phezulu, are the hands there?
Go simolola ke godimo kwale, a na go na le matsogo a teng go mo tlhagiso eng kapa eng go pelemise matsogo ga o na le puo.
Het ons hand boe in die gehoor? Het ons hand in die gehoor? Dit kan een probleem wees van u oudtijse faciliteiten, befondsing, certificaat. Enige ding te doen met dit, kom bij u social maatschappelijke werkers. Enige hand?
Mag jij zeggen, je kunt zeggen, kan een probleem met het zo'n mag jij zeggen, het zo'n gaan, het gaat doen.
Angeke uyikwatha wona so wathadi athaswi nothakunu social worker diseta thasiqaiku athi athasinonqa angeke amaka yatana adisesa qaiku sakya etako betsadi qaya kati qhawko anoda khatani so wathaswino adikithasino thasiyagomi.
It seems as if there are no hands there. Here, can I see the hands here, ma? Okay, they are going to bring the mic to you. It's fine, I've seen you.
Mama ba tlo tla maiki.
The second hand? Now,
Le tsogo la bobedi.
can come forward.
Kopa o tsene mo gare.
Yebo. Uzovele TV, don't you want to appear in the TV?
Mama, kopa o mama gare mo.
Emmato.
Mama gare.
The third one?
Oude personen, dit is een groot geleentheid voor ons.
Waswini eya ogakam angeke wakwatha wona.
Was a mama with the orange shirt and the shades.
Die parlement is vandaag bij ons in Kimberley. Dit is een geleentheid om met hulle te praten. Wees vrij, mijn groot mensen. Wees vrij.
I requested you to give Umama the mic whilst she's seated. There's no need if an older person is unable to walk and come in the middle. You can take the mic to her. Yo? Yasala ichu ankakazi ukuthi ngabe ubani laba abahlezi la. All right. It's fine. It is enough for now. We'll give another row, the other lentuk, another chance. Mama, mnikeni mic matot. Yeah, give it. Over to you, ma. Kuluma ma. Dumela. Dumela ma.
Eke rata. Tatila gompieno re ka itumela. Ke tswa ko lefatsheng la ke nna Susan Brand.
Good morning, Parliament that I love. My name is Susan Brandt.
Goeiemôre parlement wat ek voor lief is. My naam is Susan Brandt.
Ke tswa Warrenton. Warrenton ko Ikhutseng.
I am from Warrenton in Ikhutseng.
Ek is van Warrenton, Ikhutseng.
Ko Gopolana.
In Gopolana Old Age Home.
Te Gopalanang. Gopolang.
Gopolana Old Age Home.
go tswa ko gae ya ka re kopane le ba ba setse mathata a mantsi ko gae jale ke tlile ka lekwalo le ke le batla mo tafoleng ele lone bale se ke se kopang putlego ya
I came with this paper that as we sat and that we discussed the challenges that we are facing. I came with this paper for the table over there to read or to peruse the paper with regards to the challenges that we have.
Okay, it's the submission to the table, not here, but there. Nangu Uyoli is coming to fetch the. Okay, thank you, Ma. And then, Ma, next at the back or behind you.
Extend.
Ek is Lily Botha van Warrenwyk, Joe Peterson, old age.
My name is Lily Botha from Warrensvale, Old Age Home. Joe Peterson, Old Age Home.
Kenna Lily van Veek, Joe Peterson, Old Age Home.
Ek wil net 'n raad kom vra of 'n plan op enige manier vir 'n help vir Warrenwyk, want ons sukkel aan die ander kant.
I would like to ask for advice or a plan with regard to Warrenvale because we are struggling that side.
Ke tlile go ka kopa maele kgotsa plane kgotsa leano ka lebaka la gore ra sokola ko Warrenvale.
Ga rena mo re dirang teng re dira ko saleng.
We do not have a place where we at or where a center where we at. The place that we use is a hall.
Laat ons gaan. Ons het 'n grond gekry by munisipaliteit. Ons moet geld uit ons sakke uithaal om daai grond te betaal.
We received
by die old age, sop, wat ook al is wat ons doen vir die ou mense, moet ons uit die sak uithaal, laat ons dit kan voorbring.
We received land from the municipality, but we have to take out money from our own pockets and pay for that. Even the soup kitchen or tea that we are making for the elderly people, we need to take money out of our own pockets and pay for it.
Re bone re ne ra bona setsha go tloga mo go masepala bothata ba re le bone ke gore tshwantse re ntshe madi mo go rona gore re tle re kgone go ka duela setsha seo gape ke gore ha re ka dira motlhomong re dira disopo for bagolo ba rona tshwantse re dirise madi go tswa mo go rona.
Ke batla thuso.
I am asking for help.
Is the old age home registered with social development?
Jano old age ya nyena ma a ikwadisitswe le lefapha la tlhabologo ya loago.
Daar's niks beweging nie. Ons net die grond en 'n naam. Ons weet nie wat koers moet ons gaan nie.
There is no movement. We just received the land and we have a name. We do not know what to do about it.
Ga se re be re register re bone pleke mo e le gore re tla na teng kgotsa setsha re na le leina ga re itse gore re ka ya ntlheng efe gore re tle re bone thuso.
Where is your social worker?
Waar is iemand skaplike werker?
Social worker ya nyena e ha kae ma e kae social worker ya nyena?
E teng gone mo ke mos.
The social worker is here.
Where is
His name is Moss.
Where is Moss?
Moss o kae ma?
Ke mone hale.
All right. Can we request the MEC to assist us in getting Mamu Moss or Mr. Moss? I don't know. So as to be able to register. MEC, will you please send someone to them? All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Kati. Give it to the mother in front. Can we request Umama to come forward?
Mama re tlile go kopa gore o tle ko pele.
No, not that one. This one that is in the mic. Yes. Hey.
Jaanong ma re batla go itse gore a o amogela bill o dumelatsana le yone kgotsa ga o e amogele.
Maar ons wil weet of u die wetsontwerping aanvaar of nie. I accept it.
Ke dumelana le yone.
All right, we will send the social worker to Ma. Come closer to the mic, Ma. Come closer.
Ma leina la gago re kopa o atimele mo maiking o bo re bolella gore a o amogela bill e le gore le baletswe kgotsa o ganetsana le one.
Na leina la ka ke Hana Mutumi. Ke tloga ko Delport Suopo kwa.
My name is Hannah Mutsumi. I am from Delport Suopo.
Re na le bothata jo bo serious ko Delport Suopo.
We have a very serious problem in Delport Suopo.
Bothata jo bo serious jo bo re gatelelang thata re le di old age ko Delport ke jo di pay point.
The main problem that we have in Delport Suopo, it is with regards to the pay points.
Ha e tla go nna matsatsi eo a di pension wa re le di old age jana rata bo gare go ka madi a rona mo di shopong ga tse otlhe mo di shopong bagolo ba bangwe re tsamaya jalo mo letsatsing le wa re le bagolo ba seikere.
When the date comes for us to receive our pension money, we run around and go to the shops to withdraw the money. In most instances, the money that we withdraw, we do not get our full amount. And some of us as elderly people, we are diabetic.
Re na le bothata ke dula ko lekeišene le ke dulang mo go lone ga le na ditsela ke mantle hela ha pula ene le di transport ga di tsene.
The other problem that we have, the location where I reside in, there are no roads. It's only houses. The situation becomes difficult when it has rained. The transports cannot go in. I think that I'm finished.
What about the bill? What about
di builweng tse ke dumalana le tsone re rata di diragala as a blip re batla dilo tse go etsang go buiwang ka tsone di diragale re ska ra bua hela.
I do love what was presented to us today. I do support the bill, and I believe and I trust that all that has been mentioned in the bill will be implemented.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Is there a person coming from the municipality? present with us?
A gona le mongwe o tswang ko go masepala o teng le rona fa gompieno?
No one, eh?
Ga gona ope?
All right, take the matter to the MEC. Uzawubona ukuthi uyahambisa kanjani to local municipality for them to be assisted in terms of what the roads and also the pay point.
Re kopa o tseye kgang e mma o e ise ko go MEC. Ba tlile go ka bona gore ba tlile go ka le thusa jang mabapi le kgang o e tlhagisitseng ke ya di pay point ga mmogo le ditsela.
Dankiwo.
Is the MEC here?
No, ngu MEC. Animbonanga.
Kyo le mma.
Aibo, MEC Vilakazi, can you stand up and wave again? Abakbonanga next.
Kyo le mma.
Next one. Izama. Dumela ma.
Good morning.
Ya lo dumedisa. Mo ntlokgolo ya parliament.
I greet you all, the parliament.
Ki itumela thata re kopane gompieno re le bagolo ba all age go tlhaga ko motseng wa Delport Hope.
I'm grateful that we all met here from the old age of Delport Zone.
Ke le Martha Molehe.
I am Martha Molehe.
Bothata jwa rona ke dumalana le yone.
I agree with the bill.
Re tlile ka mathata a matonna.
We brought a very difficult problems or challenges
A di kliniki
of clinics,
di poipente
pay points.
bana ba itse di poipente tsa bagolo gore ba peya ka tsatsing jefe.
Kids know when the old people are going to be paid or getting their grants.
Ba re tshwara poo.
They rob us.
Ga re ya ko di shopong ga gona ditšhelete.
When we go to the stores, there are no money.
Re tlamegile re palame re tle di bankeng ko Bartley West.
We have to use the transport to Bartley West.
Ga re eme mo di line basimanyana ha re tswa mo mashopong ba re pota.
When after leaving the queue, the boy surrounds us.
Re ne re kopa poipente from Delport Hope.
We request a pay point from Delport Zone.
Ka tswetswe.
Please.
Ko di kliniking
At the clinics,
la o tla tswa mo moshong free go tsa se se bele tlhabe.
even if you leave in the early hours of the morning before the sunrise,
MSTS wa go tswa ka 3 o'clock.
you're still going to leave the clinic at 3 o'clock
Hula go folela dipilisi hela.
and queue only for the pills.
Ha o ya ise date ya gago o utla gore o tlhabetsegile.
When you forgot the date and feel that you're not okay,
Wa busiwa ga to ye ka letsatsi le lengwe.
you are returned and told that you must go to on a certain day.
Re ne re kopa ka tswetswe.
We are humbly requesting
Molao ono o tlo o diragale.
that the bill must be in hand or must be in use.
Ka gore beilo hala mo kgatelelong.
We are under pressure.
Ke a leboga.
Thank you.
Danki ma. Abantu base Delport Hope. We have registered indaba ye pay point engekhoyo. We have also registered indaba ye kliniki. We have also registered indaba yantoni, the third one, clinics. So banga raise again that one. MEC is going to delegate whoever is responsible to look at these three things: the clinics, the pay point at Delport Hope, and centers. We are aware that here in the Northern Cape, you are all crying about the shortage of centers, of old age centers. So ningayiphindi. Danki wo.
Batho ba ko Delport Zone, re utlwile taba ya lena ya kliniki, re utlwile taba ya lena ya pay point, le di centera. Re kopa motho o tswang Delpon zone a ska bua ka clinic ya centera kgotsa ka pay point. Re a leboga. Mama.
Dumelang bagolo. Dumelang bagolo.
Good morning.
Ke nna Malerato Mapoga. Ke tswa ko
The ones, I'm sorry ma, the ones that are coming now, they mustn't forget to tell us what is it that they are saying about the amendment bill that we have come for. I know Umalo said all what has been listed will be implemented.
Ke kopa ba ntse ba tla nela ba ska ba lebala gore keng se ba kopang ba sitsinyiwe mo billing e o ska bua dilo tse di tsentsweng mo listing.
Okay, ke Malerato Mapoga. Ke tswa ko Warrenton.
I am Malerato Mapoga from Warrington.
Hopolang Old Age Center.
Go tswa ko Hopolang Old Age Center.
Ke dumelana le bill tsotlhe tse di le mo billing ke dumelana le tsone.
I agree fully with the bill, all in the bill.
Ke kopa hela ha re ka considera di point tse latelang.
If only we can consider few the following points.
Re ne le bagolo ba ba dulang mo strateng.
We have the elders who are staying on the streets.
Re ne le bagolo ba ba dulang ba le bang.
We have elders staying alone.
Re ne le bagolo ba dulang le di family mara di family tse e leng gore maybe they are ba neglecta.
We have elders who are staying with their relatives, but then our families which are neglecting them.
Re kra e le gore hangata di social assistant tsa bona ga di managwe sentle.
Where we find mostly their social assistants are not well managed.
E ka ba e le gore ene personally ha khone.
Reason might be their person personally cannot.
Ne yaanong ne ke re kopa gore go ka ya yang ga e le gore bill e ka include social grant services.
How about, I was requesting if the bill might include the social grant services.
Because ukre e le gore hangata ba ba vulnerable to loan shocks and then le vulnerable to malnutrition because aba khone go manage their grant hantle.
Ka gale ke itlhela ba mo maemong a sa siamang ka baka la dijo le go sa je se go tshwarege sentle.
Le di loan sharks.
Le and the loan sharks kgotsa go kadima tšhelete.
Latelang ke ya disaster management bill, a disaster management plan.
The following one is the disaster management plan.
Ha re sheba di centera tsa bagolo.
When we check the elderly centers,
Ha di ka strike ke a storm or whatever, ha bana di insurances gore ba khone go lokisa their centers.
if there might be a natural disaster, you'll find out that they don't have a insurance or anything so that they can fix or rebuild their centers again.
Yaanong o kry e le gore yaanong bagolo yaanong ba sebedisa structure se e leng gore se unsafe for bone.
Where you'll find out elders are using structure that is unsafe for them.
Yaanong ne re kopa gore if now go ka etsagala
We were requesting if it might happen now that
the bill e covere gore na disaster management ya bagolo di center tsa bagolo e ka direga yang.
if the bill might include maybe the disaster management for elderly centers.
Mama wa ko St. Peterson ko Warrenvale o se a tlhagisitse dintho tsa title deed.
The lady from St. Peterson, Warrington, have already spoken of the title deeds.
Seo yaanong se raya gore bill ya rona ha e ka covera gore na bagolo ba rona ba ba neng le interest ya go tsweletsa morero wa go tsweletsa bagolo pele ba ka kgona go kry-a land ya bona jang le di title deeds tsa di land tseo or di title deeds tsa di centera tse ba neng le tsona e le gore ha di soka di ba le di title deeds.
So that those elders who have maybe who would like to continue the centers, how would they get or claim the lands or the title deeds of the centers of that land?
Ya bofelo,
The last one,
ha bill ika out ya expanda gore or ya ba sheba hantle gore na the board member services tse di leng gore mo di thusa ka di mo di NPO or mo di NGO na they are equally treated or in line with the other board members board of directors di align na le the other institutions tse e leng gore di sebetsa ka di board members.
if maybe the board, the bill can check if those members of the board are equally treated with others from the board members and the policies and everything, if there's equal treatment or are they aligning or are they aligned according to the requirements?
Okay. Ke a leboga tlhe bagolo. Ke
Thank you
leboga.
very much.
All right, I can see that it's a written submission.
Ke a bona-
I'll see.
Mama,
will you please submit the written submission to the table?
Ke kopa o buse o behe dilo tse di kwetseng mo tafoleng.
And request the municipality to check whether where you have built the center, do you own that land? So that they are able to give you the title deed. Otherwise, if it's not your land, you are unable to get the
Re
title
kgone
deed.
ho bona mo title deeding gore na ke wena mong wa naga eo na gore o kgone ho batla title deed. Ntle go moo o ka se kgone ho kry-a title deed.
All right, thank you.
Ke a leboga. O latelang.
Ons word u naam gee en aandui of u die wetsontwerp aanvaar of nie. Mag kort gaan.
Allow him to speak, but to nimenzeli workshop ngoku, crash course.
My name is Jan Jakkels
Van Kimberley,
from Kimberley,
Putanang,
Putanang.
ja. Wat ek nou wil kom praat, dan Putanang ons
Like the government businesses, like shops and things.
moet verloop as men dorp toe kom as men Pick n Pay toe, polisiestasies is nie daar nie, daar is die hospitals.
We have to walk along the hospital. We only have a clinic in Putanang.
Daar is nie hol, dit reën dat moet in die straat en hol en mense se jarde gaan staan.
We do
Soek 'n
not.
hol daar so.
We do not have a hall. When it rains, we have to go and stand in people's yards. May we please get a hall?
Asseblief.
Please.
All right, Baba. Yeah, I think the municipality also can assist you in terms of that. But maybe where's your social worker?
Meneer,
for you to get the pay point and the request? Because you are saying you don't have the pay point, ne? Where is the social worker, Batu? Ebuye Putanan, se Putanan?
From Putanang, yes.
Ukhona umuntu social worker obuye Putanan?
Is dat dalk 'n maatskaplike werker van Putanang?
Nou, ja, social worker wakho. Hlanganise naye ke.
Meneer, u kan net na u maatskaplike werker toe gaan daar by die huis waar daar sit en kan ja, meneer kan met hulle praat.
Dankie, Baba. The next one. Wosa Koko. Bethuna thobani into yakhona.
Ons loop hier lekker in die my
Uphi
naam is
umuntu
Katrina.
wento yakhona?
Sinitwa ek bly in die Gatlong in.
simva,
Ons
okay.
het die
My name is Katrina from Dikhatlong.
ons lewe nie lekker in daai Baklibes en die churches neem ons se gelde. Ons kan nie daar's 'n paypoint.
Oma,
ons staan in
come nader. Kom nader.
Ons staan in die son en daar's die afdakke nie, daar's die toilets, die ander tyd ek kry die ander mense smaak in daai son en daar's die paypoint. Die churches loop net so hulle maak cardboards op die grond As ons net uitgaan met die pension, hulle gryp ons sak, hulle vat ons geld. Hoe gaan ons rond?
We are struggling in Berkeley West. We do not have pay points. We do not have a place where we can go and get our social grant.
Where?
In Berkeley West.
Berkeley West, Bay Point.
Yes. We
Social worker, where is the social worker? Was it Berkeley West?
Maatskaplike werker van Berkeley West.
Shortage of pay points.
Oma sal met die maatskaplike werker gaan praat nie.
Ikhona enye into, is there any other
Het
issue?
oma nog iets anders om te sê?
Ja, dat is nog anders. Ons loop nie lekker, die churches loop met die sakke, die pianos, alles namas pianos, die churches.
We do not walk freely around. The gangsters walk around with bags. They call them amapiano. So
Ons vraag,
Amapara or amapiano?
Amapiano.
Ja, pianos. Hulle dra skoolwerke. Is pianos.
They call them amapiano. They are actually backpacks. Then they rob us.
En ons vraag beskerm by die polisman op en af wen vir ons mense.
What we are asking for is security from the police officers to at least patrol every time.
All right, can we request the police that we are together with to consult and contact the police station? Now we are no MEC can contact the police station, amapiano anganiropi. And then what is it that we are saying about the bill, the amendment bill?
No ma, wat hulle wil weet is wat sê u aangaande die bil, aanvaar u dit of nie?
Hulle ontvaar dat die al België hulle kom nie.
Nee, die wet, aanvaar u dit of nie?
Ek ontvaar dit nie.
I reject it.
Oh, why?
Hoekom oma?
Die motor dat is aan by en
Ngoba amapiano yan rob.
Because the murderers are a lot and they are robbing us.
die moordenaars is by.
Oh
The
man.
murderers are a lot.
Yeah, makahamba ye pha ku MEC. A report to MEC is able to talk with the police station that is around there. Bangarojwa. During pay points or pay times. Ba monitorishwe kube ku security.
Bamba
Morning.
Toyoga amagaurita batingi vete dote titone matumbo ndumba.
I'm greeting you all, and I'm agreeing with the bill.
Stelte asseblief in die saal.
Stilte asseblief.
Continue, ma'am.
Oei, Atafar.
Titeko plat van den kikimbele si ka aniza titeko.
My name is Mari Ndumba, and I'm from Platfontein. It is outside Kimberley.
Atete okongasi ki tsaka hambe te ka okateko te kwe kokwe ahambe ntate ana khweti.
We don't get any help from social development or the social workers because we are outside the town.
Teki hambe ta ko ai ma ato kai kuti ko ma ko ta ko ai ta ko na ko wete ko tami ko ai teki hambe te ta ko na se te ga te ko anwa.
We don't have any old age houses or centers in Platfontein where we are staying.
Kuta ko na okwa ko na ko sa ta ko ko na hambe ana nya ko khawa sana ko ta ko twa kara je ko ta ko mo ta ba sinya ko kana ka do ko nta ga te social worker di tama ku ko be ana ka anti o ka tama ga.
The social workers of Platfontein are only giving attention to the children. They do not go to the places where the elderly people are staying and give attention to them, like helping them out by giving them food parcels or
Kanimen kancane. Le ngxolo ilapha at the back. What is it that is taking place there? All right.
Te social worker di jawa ko tama kwa ko na kwa na atausa khandi manu atako ko jawa ko te ta ko ko na a di kaya ko be
Like I said earlier, our social workers are only giving attention to the children. They do not give attention to our elderly people of Platfontein.
Nta tikuye de tamaka tukwe kwe ko kwe kwe akwe gapo ko tikuya ti eska tikuni sin akwe kwa kana aya tamati jaro mako aji tuwa ko mu ko be tuta akwe kwe kwe ga spatra ka sikoma ko ti ko be aji simu ko be ga twa ga te ko trao hambe aji tuwa ko be akeri kana ko ta aya ta ko kwe oka aji tuwa ko be atwa ko aji tuta.
For example, there is an elderly person who is at home. She's very ill. She's very sick. I am the only person who is going to that woman. I am the one who is helping her by washing her, by cleaning her house and everything. Our social workers are only giving attention to the children of Platfontein.
All right, can we get the Platfontein social worker? Will you please come forward and assist Uma and get the number, the contact number, and be able to assist that particular person? Because the bill, the amendment bill, is just talking about a situation of that nature. If she has to be taken to the center, the social workers can recommend and request that particular person to be taken to the center.
So asa di adzao he no asa ha akwitao nke he twa ha osi he.
Social worker, are you aware of this situation?
Greetings to all of you. Guys, my name is Cheryl Mala, the social worker in Platfontein. I'm aware of Mariam Dumba. She's one of our foster cases, foster parents, and we do render services to older persons and also to the children, as she is stating, that we are emphasizing on the children, but as well as on the older persons. Recently, the 4th of October, we had an event on older persons, appreciated event, where we reached more than 200.
Mamela Busisi, what we are asking, it's about the sick person, the one who's older and the one who is at home. We're asking about that. Are you aware of that situation?
No, because they didn't report to our office. None of them came to the office.
Nanguke, next to you, she's going to report to your table. Ambani no reportelana and give you one another the contact numbers, and then when's the follow up on that one?
Okay.
Thank you, ma.
Anguya te ha tsam he no khai a ka sa a he nga ha a he ya ma go gwini te ha kharambo ronga a tsa kwe a ya ka twesi te ga matsambe te ga nki ha kwano ha asaka kuno ha asasi yako aka akwesi tswene akwe makitetlo no asa nyama go nci ya mako go amako akwe siyako muwako ha akhauka.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It seems as if there's a lot of problems in Platfontein. So will you please, social workers, take care of Platfontein, even if it's outside the dam? Will you please go and report that and give them your contact numbers so as to be able, please, Bandobadala, you must report cases of that nature to the social workers. What about the bill? What is she saying about the bill?
She agreed with the bill. She's supporting the bill. Aki khaitwa kara khaitwa ka tinge amboronga ta ko simia khwa khuni dia tsa wono tsa ya asaka kwana sika anja simte sika qobete a khuni mboronga a wota magano ngasa asate social worker sa oka no khaemo wa te kwano Platfontein ki anja sino an kara tso mboronga atino nqeqwano isa muwa anako amboronga isa tama I social worker sa tsekaka.
All right, thank you.
Dumelang,
Dumelang.
baeteledipele ba rona.
Come closer to the
Ke a
mic.
leboga go nna hano ha.
I'm grateful that I'm here.
Yeah, I agree with the bill.
Ke tshegetsa bill ya rona.
Ke batla
Thank
gore-
you.
ke batla go tlhaloganya page 7. Yeah, number 14. Roman figure, number C, Roman figure 1. Kore ke batla go itse gore mo go yone, because mo re dulang teng, mo akere mo nna ke dulang teng, go na le motsadi o e leng gore wa abuse-iwa ke ngwana, and then ha abuse-iwa ke ngwana yana o tshaba go mo tshwarisa, o tshaba go ya ko di social worker. Yaanong re batla go itse gore nna I'm the whistleblower, and ha ke le a whistleblower ke dire eng?
Now, I want to understand with regards to number 7.
Number page 7.
Page 7. Roman figure number?
Roman figure 1.
1. Now, the situation that we have is that in my area where I reside, we do have an elderly person who's been abused by a child. This elderly person is afraid to get this particular child arrested, is afraid to go to the social workers. Now I want to understand in that regard, what am I supposed to do? Because in that area, I am the whistleblower. So I do not know what am I supposed to do in that regard.
All right, just stop there. Did you report that to the social workers?
Ke batlela go ka itse e maela fela fao ma a o isitse taba eno e ko di social working.
Ga ke kgone go di isa ko di social worker because motsadi o ha tla mo go nna o lela mo go nna, and then e nna ke nnang mo stressing because o tshaba go mo tshwarisa. Yaanong nna ha ke ya ko di social working go raya gore yaanong ba go itse gore who took the matter ko social working.
I can't go to the social workers because this elderly person comes to me and complain with the situation that this particular elderly person is facing. Now, the elderly person is afraid to get this particular child arrested.
Just stop there. When someone comes to you and report whatever that happens to her or him, you are the one who is a whistleblower to tell the social workers not to tell anyone that you have reported that. Where are you coming from?
From Kimberley.
From?
Kimberley.
Ver genoeg.
The area?
Ver genoeg.
Eh?
Ver genoeg.
Ver genoeg.
Ver genoeg, ja.
Kimberley
Is there
ver
a
genoeg.
social worker coming from ver genoeg? Nancy Casey ngena. Ver genoeg social worker?
Social worker jonko ver genoeg.
I want the bill to be straightforward. It must say that when I go to the social worker must not ask me, "Gore leina la ka ke mang?"
Look, it's gonna be like that. They are not going to tell on how they have arrived in that place because it will be confidential. Ahamba ke ma, go and
Number
report.
2, this one is the main one, mo go nna, because I've been working to the government. In the government, I'm a pensioner. And then I can choose my diaka, ke be ke a tsaya ke a isa to the private company. Is it a sin to work for education or to be educated? And then we isa madi a go to the private company. And then the social worker or the social development, they don't want to give you even 50 rand. And then they say you have a lot of money and you have worked for that money. I want you to help us because we don't get anything.
Now, this particular point is is the main one, is the one relating to me. And now, the situation that I'm having is this, is it a problem that when you worked for a certain department, and then you take your pension money to a private entity, so now, when you go back to, after now you have retired and received your money, then when you go back to the social development, they don't even want to give you a 50 rand. Now, what is the solution there?
Ay, kaloku. No, kaloku. Look, when we civil servant before, ne? And you are supposed to have been at least under the pension fund, eh? Then you are supposed to get some money from the government or from the Department of Education. That particular situation, just go to the MEC so that she can explain your situation. Otherwise, you can't get a cent because ufumana that pension money per month from the same government, which is social development. All right, don't explain it. Go straight to the MEC. MEC explain everything so that I assist. There is a chair.
Shebamma, bothata bo ile gore wena o lebaneng le bone ha kere. Se re tlile go ka se kopa ke gore o ye mo go MEC, ke yo lo dutse hale, o boitlha o mo neya tshedimosetso yotlhe, o mo neya matsaba a ile go o shebane le one. Ene ke ena o tla ba khona go ka go neya tshedimosetso kgotsa a go bolelle gore go tshwantse gore o dire eng mabapi le bothata bo mme a shebaneng le bona.
But the way and I explain Ankatenga, I'm not going to get a cent. I mean,
The way you have answered, ma'am, and you said I'm not gonna get a cent, you already answered. So I don't know when I go to her, what is she gonna further explain to me?
No, it's up to you. But I want you to get the full information of what is it that is happening in a former civil servant or government person. I want her to explain further. Otherwise, Mina, I was a teacher, so I can't expect them to give me pension fund from the government. It's the same government, social development also, no Department of Education. So ndifuna akunike further information. So if you want to get it, you may go to the MEC or Nancy social worker is waiting for you. If you don't, it's up to you, ma. Awuchonga ukuthi bill wenza kanjani ngayo. I know you won't accept the bill ngoba ikhulumi nge-civil servant. Yes.
Your name, ma'am?
My name is Florence Saila, Saila.
The name is Florence Saila. Do you language, ma'am?
Oh, I'll speak English, I'll try English.
Do you support the bill or do you reject it, ma'am?
I support it, but I'm gonna add on it. Yeah, at our Umpakati meetings, we are promised discount for services, especially water, we pensioners. But that does not happen. We are still paying as if we are working. We are paying as if you are still working. There's no discount at all. And then number two, if I'm married, I pay tax. I still pay tax now, but I'm not working. My husband pays tax. But now when we are on pension, we don't get, not both of us get pension. If we retire, that was, and this thing has been said day in, day out, year in, year out, the same thing, this one of the pension. If my husband gets pension, I won't get it, or vice versa. Please
Yeah.
stop. Can you
Your,
please-
your marriage, is it in community of property?
Yes.
That is why.
Oh.
Yeah. Injalo kanye. Mara, with this one of the indigent policy from the municipality, that's why when we do these public hearings, we really appreciate when the person from the municipality is present, so that they are able to assist you in terms of explaining. Or you report that issue to the municipality. By the way, do you have a social worker that is present here? So as to assist you, you are supposed to get that.
Okay,
The indigent policy for the water reduction.
yes.
Yeah, water and electricity. Now you social worker la?
Yes.
Uphi? Mbize ngegama.
Granny.
Reni? Uphi Reni?
Ilepa.
Come Reni. Will you please go and meet Reni and explain so that atata your particulars and be able to assist you in the terms of the indigent policy? Don't shout at her. Hamba naye to take the information. Next one, apelile ne. On top, lapaya, is there anyone who would like to say something?
Fa godimo kwano kwa? A
No
go na le
one.
mongwe o batla go ka bua sengwe.
No one. Are we done with this side? We are done. You are the only one you can come forward. You are the last one. How? Bavela phi ngoku abanye? Where are they coming from? The others.
Re batla go itse gore batho ba bangwe jaanong ba tswa kae.
Is a Baba? Baba with the white cap, is your hand up? Come in front or in the middle. Faster. You will be the last one.
Alo lala.
Lo mntu othola incwadi official yethu lo sisa abantu ngaphambili.
Ke mokhutshwanyana o tshwanetse o e sakisa.
Nangu ya ebambe lo gogo.
Hello?
Thola sport.
Ke me matlase no buang.
Wait a bit,
Ke
mama.
dula ko ipopeng
Ba
lala.
ga ela gannyane mma o santsa bua
Va
mme.
ga bikima.
Are?
Ema bikinyana ela.
All right lala.
These ones are the only people that are gonna be given a chance. I share manje. Over to you, ma.
O kgona go tswelela o bua mma.
Ange gwana mqwahwa awotha qwasa kyate noncecam kanqwahwa rubwe ange thaqwasa kyate no yak eya oga kwane ncina ngoro siki khabana ga iqhago becama qwahwa ayako qwata nge tsa doate a gana bete tsa ngwete gana bete ya qega ke ya oga
Maina ga go ka botlalo. Maina ga go ka botlalo. Ha o editse o bo o bua gore a o tshegetsa bili kgotsa nya.
Okay, ke me matlase ne ko ipope Margaret Klassen.
Come nader.
Atimela ma.
And
My-
smile.
My name is Margaret Klassen.
Klassen. Ek bly in ipopeng. En Kimberley. En so se ke ne ke batla go se botsa hela se se nyenyane ke ne ke botsa gore ke berekile mediclinic for 25 years. Ke be ke ya pensioneng and ha ke le mo pensioneng ba ba dira gore re tse ditšhelete tsa rona re di be ko Nedbank. Ha re di ba ko Nedbank ba ba re ke sa re saene dipampiri re be re saena ha re simane go saena ha ke ya ke ba ra ke re bathong ga ke na income monna ka ile a tlhokala o na sa tlhola bereka dibere o na le lekile ko dibere.
I am from Ipopeng in Kimberley. Now, I worked for Kimberley Mediclinic for 25 years. When I took pension, they informed us that we must take our pension money and go put it in Nedbank. When we got there, they made us sign papers. And then I went back to them and I informed them that I am no longer working and I do not have money. My husband is no longer working. My husband was working in De Beers.
And ha ke ba kopa gore okay mo tšheleteng ya ka e ke beileng ka ga ke na income ke batla gore ke tse half ya tšhelete eo ke patale di balance tsa ka tsa ntlo gobane ga ke na income ke hela pension ya government ya no e nthusa ke patala ka yone ke shebelela bana ba me ka yone ba gana ba mpolelela gore ke signile so ga go kgonagale gore ke kreye tšhelete eo yaanong ke ne ke botsa gore jang jalo ke sa kgone go e kry-a bane ke yaka ke e bereketse
War next.
Ma, now when I went back to Nedbank to inform them that now I am no longer working and there is money that I invested. The only money that I use to support me is the money that I receive from the government. And then I informed them that I need half of the money that I invested. They informed me that they cannot give me my money because I have signed.
A o tshegisa bili kgotsa ga o itshegetse?
Ke heditse bana ga ba batle go ena ene nna ke na le bothata la itse gore a re sa patale ba re bolela gore ba tla re tseela matlo so ga ke na mojane gore ke patale ha ba ka nna hafa tšhelete me ke hafole di balance tsa ka tsa ntlo gore botshelo ba ntlo ya ka bo tswelele pele.
Ba gaelanyane ma. Now the issue that I was raising is that the money that I receive from the government, it is not that enough for me to be able to pay the municipality. Now what I was informed is that if I do not continuously pay what is the wages that I'm supposed to pay to the municipality, they will take my house. Now that is the issue that I'm bringing before you.
Mamela says, this is very sensitive and personal. Maybe the MEC can refer her. Which social worker yako is she around or he around?
Ma taba eno e ke taba e le gore e masito ta gape ga kere ke ya gago le wena. Jaanong MEC ke ole o tla kgona gore a tla go thusa. Pele ga go re batla go itse gore a social worker ya gago e teng mo wa mo itse.
You have to go to the social worker and she is able to assist you and advise you on what is it that is happening rather than to wait for us to come to the hall.
Ma se se diragalang ke gore go tla tshwanela gore le ye di social working tsa nyena ga kere bone ba tla kgona go ka le nama ele ba buele nyena gore motlhomong ha bothata bontse jana o kgona go ka bo bankanya ka tsela e jang kgantle ga gore le emele rona gore re tle wa tlhaloganya ma a o tshegetsa bili kgotsa o ganetse
nya ke a tlhaloganya ya no ma
a o tshegetsa bili to support the bill.
Hamba naye ke sesi, please advise her and assist her in terms of what is it that she is supposed to do. Please make a follow up for that. Yeah.
Good afternoon to all of you.
Afternoon.
First of all, I want to say I do accept the bill.
Stilte asseblief.
Stilte asseblief. Laat ons klaarmaak.
First of all, I want to say I do accept the bill. And then I have a question about SASSA. I worked for 22 years at the SANDF. I get SARF pension. And I do get a subsidy from them from my medical aid. And due to that, I can't get the full SASSA. I want to know why, because I know of people that's got property and investments and their husband's pension and they get the full SASSA. Can't the government make that everybody, even if they own a gold mine or a diamond mine, get the full SASSA?
Parliament, Mayor Stegan is questioning the clarity. She is getting a SND pension valued at 6,000.
Yeah.
And she also get a grant from SASSA, which is 1,700.
Yeah.
But when she applied all the information, the feedback that they gave to her, they told her that she cannot get her full grant. So she want to get clarity. The person, other relatives or people that she know, do own properties. They do get some other grants. But then, why is it only her that is getting a lower amount of grant from the SASSA? She want to get clarity from SASSA.
All right. The second point?
I think that is all.
Is that all?
That is all that she want to get clarity
Can
from.
she go to the MEC, put put the situation so that the MEC is able to explain what has happened and why is it like that?
Mevrouw?
All right, the next one.
Dumelang.
Dumela ma.
Good afternoon.
Nna ke nna Rebecca Landry, go tswa ko Warrenton Ikhutseng.
I'm Rebecca Landry from Warrington, Ikukeng.
Ke dumalana gompieno molao o montšha o ntshitsweng.
I'm in support with the bill.
Tletlebo ya ka ke tlang ka yone. Tletlebo ye ke tlang ka yone ke mongwe wa bagodi ba go Ikhutseng yo o thusang bagodi ba ba senang di penšene Ikhutseng.
I'm one of the elders from Ikuteng who's assisting other elders who doesn't receive the grant, pension grant.
Ba ba senang le di ID. Ba ba senang di ID kore maikutlo a ka a ko tlase ka gore yana ka ke eme yana ke na le batho ba ba 4 yo mongwe ke mogodi wa 60 years hana ID hana birth certificate hana job card.
I'm very troubled because I'm also assisting elders without IDs, but now I have 4 of them. One of them is 60 years. She doesn't have the ID, the birth certificate, or anything.
Ene bothata gape yo rona le jone home affairs ya rona e ko Jankemp and ha re tshwantse re Jankemp ka batho ba go patala 50 rand go isa motho Jankemp.
The other problem that we're facing is that our home affairs is in Jan Camp. In order for you to go to Jan Camp, you must pay 50 rands for all these people.
Ene ba na le go tlisa di mobile ke mo Warranteni go tla go thusa batho ka di ID mare ba ba nang le mathata gore ga se ke ba nne le di birth certificate le di job card go to ba ise ko office gore di interview kwa jaanong re itlha jang kowa ka batho ba.
And they are sometimes bringing the mobile home affairs to us, but those who doesn't have IDs and who've never had it, we are told that we must send them to the office. Now the question is that how do we get to the office with these people?
Ke leboga hela ha re ka kry-a thuso le rona ya ka home affairs le kgakala ko Warranteni le rona gore le rona re ka thusiwa gore re itlhelele yang go thusa batho ba rona ke a leboga.
I'll be very grateful for us to
All
be
right, ma'am.
helped to Warrington with these people.
All right, ma. Did you manage to see Honorable Dikgang Stock?
Ma kgone go bona motlotlegi honorable Dikgang Stock. Dikgang.
Nangu, nangu, this one. Yes.
Yes, I see him.
He is going to come to you and take all the names of those 4 people. He is going to assist in terms of them getting the IDs.
O tlile go thusa mma o tla tla mo go wena a tseye maina a batho ba bane bao a go thusa gore ba kry-e di-ID.
It's his constituents area. Sometimes you don't have to wait for us to come in the hall, but sinazo EMPs and constituents offices. You have to go to their offices and report all those challenges.
A o ska emela gore ba tle mo go lona mmane ba na le badiri ba palamente ko lona o ka ya ko ofising ya bone o batle thuso ba tla go thusa ba palamente ko teng ko.
And now he is promising that he is going to assist those 4 people that have got a challenge of the IDs.
O fetsa go tlo go thusa batho ba bane bao ba ba nang le mathata di-ID. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Wo.
Ke a leboga mma. Thank you.
The next one.
Papa.
Can I request the people that are responsible for the people in the middle, not take anyone from now. These are the last one. Iandalechu day by day, time by time, hour by hour. Please.
Kheri na kwa khabana kui kwena kama kai go bengu kaisi kaya go kuita angina kuya go kheri na kwa no kurina kwa.
Don't forget to say you agree or not.
Over to you, sir.
Afternoon, ladies, gentlemen. I'm Peter May, Executive Member.
Come closer to the mic.
Come to the mic, sir.
Tell him to come closer to the mic. Kom nader, meneer.
Yeah. I'm Peter May. Afternoon, ladies, gentlemen. I'm from a committee member on
Can
the
I
rest.
be, excuse me, sir. Can I be assisted with the noise?
What's that?
Bagolo ba me, re kopa le utlwiseng ka lerata. Re kopa le fokotseng ka lerata re kgone go utlwa. Our elders, may we please be quiet in order for us to finish on time.
Hello, lady. I'm Peter May, Executive Member of the Rest Haven Care Center, Old Age Care Center. We are looking after these ladies and gentlemen over there, but there's a piece of land that we're interested in to extend the place and make the place a bigger place for the old age people.
Ke nna re Peter May, ke mo kgatlhegong re na le setsha yaanong re ka itumela gore ka oketsa mo re dulang teng re okeletsa bagolo ba re dulang le bone le batho ba re dulang le bone.
We want to make use of that land to extend our place now. We need to see someone which we don't know. Who can we speak to?
Re tlhoka go oketsa mo lefatsheng le re le hilweng re tlhoka go oketsa tulo e re leng mo gone jaanong re tshwanetse re kopane le mongwe fela ga re itse ke mang re tshwanetse re kopane le ene.
Last request is that we need to have a telephone number where we can contact the people that we deal with.
Go bofelo kopa ya rona bofelo ke gore re kopa nomoro ya mogala ya batho ba tshwanetse re buisane le bone ka tse re tla buisana le bone ka tsone.
And we fully support the B11 of 2022. That's all, thank you.
Re amogela bill e ka botlalo ya 2022.
Do you have a social worker that is present with you today?
Ona social worker e o dirisanang le yone gompieno? Social worker.
We can get a social worker for the Rest Haven Old Age Home. We can.
What is she saying, guys?
He said we can get a social worker for the old season center.
Ngowakho- Okay.
Yes,
Will you please assist them?
Yes, a social
Yeah.
worker.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Kadibo.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. The next one? Hayibo iyanda kwakhona lethu.
Okay, okay.
Barak, ek is dankbaar. Ek is dankbaar om hier te wees vanoggend
I greet all the parliament officials today.
om ook my klagtes, ons klagtes kom aflê.
I have some few complaints that I need to present.
Ons lewe in 'n bitterlike swaar lewe.
We are
Stel
fighting.
jy asseblief.
Stilte mensen dat ons klaarmaak. We are facing a lot where we are residing.
In Delport Hoop,
I'm from Delport Hoop.
my naam is Hans.
His name is Hans
Die van is Barnard.
Barnard.
In Delport het ons 'n groot probleem.
We have a lot of issues around Delport Hoop.
By die kliniek,
Starting from the clinic.
jy kan in die oggend daar kom, dan moet jy sit tot vanmiddag toe watertyd toe.
When you went to the clinic, in terms of timing, you might get it early, but then the service that you will get will delay the time that you end up going to home very late.
En ons loop omtrent 'n kilo en 'n half van my plek af na die hospitaal, na die kliniek.
I have to travel from miles from my site to go to the clinic.
Ons is ou mense, ons het bene wat pla.
I am old. I cannot, at the stage of my age, I cannot do that with my fitness.
Nou terwyl vandag die law vandag hier so is. Terwyl die wet vandag hier is.
I'm very happy that the parliament is in front of me today, and I believe that the parliament will be able to help me with this matter.
Ek wil net vra, is daar nie miskien 'n genade wat kans wat kan gaan doen word vir ons die ou mense van die hospitaal af 'n ryding wat vir ons kan aandra van die huis af hospitaal toe of terugvat nie.
I'm humbly requesting a transport from Delportot, which will assist us as elderly people to pick us up to bring us to Buckleyville's clinic.
Jy kom by die hospitaal, jy kry die pille.
Coming to the hospital, you get the pills.
Jy's vrek honger.
Again, you are hungry.
Jy moet nou loop met daai kilo en 'n half tot by die huis om daai pille te gaan drink.
With the hunger that you're facing, you have to walk again to the home.
En die moet jy wat jou bene dit nie kan bekostig.
And at the age, the fitness cannot control that.
My laaste punt is,
My last point,
ek wil net graag weet,
I want to know,
ek is 'n ou mens.
I'm an old man.
Ek het miskien 4 kinders.
I have around 4 kids.
Groot kinders wat kan werk.
Some of them can be able to work from themselves,
Maar hulle kry nie werk nie.
but I don't get the opportunity to be employed. There's
Ek
no
moet nou uit daai
chance.
bietjie pensioen uit van my. Uit my pensioen uit.
From my pension, I have to support them.
Ek moet nou polis betaal.
I have to pay my insurance and policy
My en my vrou
for myself and my wife,
en die kinders.
the kids
Hulle
too.
dis wat nie werk nie.
Those that doesn't work for
Ek moet
themselves.
vir hulle kos gee
I have to pay, I have to get some groceries
uit daai pensioen uit.
with the same amount of the
Ek hoor
grants that I
daar
get.
nie 'n genade kans miskien.
What are the government plans in that relates? Whether if there's possibility to increase the grant or what?
Die government vir ons dan die mense kan daar so help.
From my side, I think it will be helpful if government can come up with a plan to support us with the policy that they may pay for us as old peoples.
Want jy kan nie jou kinders wegjaag van die huis af, hulle gaan steel as jy hulle wegjaag die huis.
It's very hard as a parent to chase your kids away from your house.
All right.
That is all.
Are the kids that are unemployed able to get the 350? Are they old enough? Because unemployment is a challenge in our country.
They applied for the 350 grants, but nothing happened. They are not receiving it at the moment.
Where is your social worker? Ikona up.
Wendy,
Hi Wendy, your problems are too many. Utata mncedise kaloku to apply. Yeah.
Ja, nee, alles is.
I
Die wet alles is reg.
He accept the bill.
All right.
Ek kan
That,
teken ook daar.
the social worker must also assist you in terms of those kids that are unemployed to get at least the 350 for now.
Ke ema ha ke le Helen Morgan from Hartswater Municipality, Old Age Club,
Okay.
Living Water.
My name is Helen
Morgan.
My name is Helen Morgan. I'm from Delport.
From
Hartswater
Municipality,
Municipality.
Old Age Club,
Old Age Slab,
Living Water.
11 Water.
Ke tle go ema jana ka mathata a center ya Living Water ko Hartswater.
I am standing here with regards to the problems of the Center of Living Waters in Hartswater.
Re rekile setsha ko Living Water ko Hartswater mo go Municipality 2012.
We bought a land from the municipality in Hartswater 2012.
So re na le mathata a gore re ka beragile setsha sewa ke bothata ke gore re tlhoka tšhelete ya go se aga.
We would have built in that land that we bought, but the problem that we have, it is finances.
And go na le community ya ba thaga dipela yang. Re rekile setsha ko thaga dipela yang.
There is a community called Taga di Pilayang. We bought the land in Taga di Pilayang.
So ba re tshosetsa ka gore le ha se la thaga dipela yang ke le ha se la bone. Rona gore setsha se re se reke ko thaga dipela yang go gore e nne setsha sa husbandry yotlhe.
Now they are threatening us, saying that that land belongs to Taga di Pilayang.
Go dira
Now, we bought that land so that the land, or what, the center that is going to be built there, to be for the whole entire Hartsvater.
So ba re tshosetsa ka gore ba se tsaya ba tswa go masepala ba tle ba gore tshosetsa gore ba tswa go masepala ba krile lekwalo la gore ke pleke ya bone re ka se age mo go yone.
Now they are threatening us, saying that they went to the municipality and they received a letter confirming that that is their land and we cannot build in that land, on that land.
Ba tswa go leleka batho ba bana ba ile gore kampelela setsha sewa o mongwe kwa board ya living water. So ba ile ba mo kganela go kampela setsha sewa ka lebaka la gore ba re ke sa bone ba thaga dipela yang.
Now the people of Taga di Pilayang went to chase away the people who were there to go and build the fence around the land. And one of them was the member of the board. The people of Taga di Pilayang were the ones who went to chase them away.
Yaanong re ne re kopa gore re ka bona ka ithuso ya go ka bona tšhelete ya go aga setsha seo.
Now, my question is this. I wanted to ask, where can we get assistance in terms of finances so that we can be able to build on that land?
Gonne baagi bagolo ba thaga dipela yang ba batla go tla ko centereng ya bagodi ga ba kgone go itlhelela ka bokgakala re tlhoka le transport ya gore ba ka transporting.
Oma, is your social worker present with us?
Mare batla go itse gore a social worker ya nyena e teng le rona fa gompieno.
Ikhona up?
E teng na.
A ke itse gore a e teng ha.
I do not know whether is a social worker.
Ngubani igama layo?
Le ina la gagwe ke mang?
Granny. Okay.
Isanomhlebezela bethunani.
The name of the social worker is Granny.
Where is Granny?
Granny okay.
Nguwe lo?
She went to the bathroom, ma'am.
Mthathe ke umse ku Granny and uGranny must advise you whether do you have to build in that land that doesn't belong to you.
Jaanong o tlile go ya go go Granny mo Granny a tlile go ka go tlhaba botlhale gore a mmege le age mo lehatsheng le le gore le le kreile kgotsa jang. Jaanong potso engwe ke emma a o tshegetsa bill ya gompieno kgotsa o ganetsana le yona.
Because no one will assist you in terms of building in a private land.
Ka lebaka la gore gape yaanong ga gona o potlile go ka go thusa mabapi le go ka gore le tsene mo lehatsheng e le gore le private wa tlhaloganya mma.
And uGranny must also check whether did you really buy that particular land or not. Anincedise to go to the municipality and check that.
Jaanong Granny o tla nna teng gore a tle a kgone go ka le thusa go sheba gore a mmege le patents le rekile setsha sewa kgotsa nnyaa gore gape a tle a kgone go ka le thusa gore le ye go go masepala.
Okay. So gore re tle go botsa thuso e tshwana le re tshaba gore masepala wa go heletsa a se ba neile go bantshe gore sa le re se rekile ka 2012 ga re itlhelele go aga.
The reason that we came to ask on that regard, it's because of we are afraid that the municipality will end up giving them the land because we bought it 2012, a wa tshegetsa bili kgotsa ga o e tshegetse mma?
A ke e tshegetse.
I reject the bill, ma'am.
All right, thank you very much.
Ra
Iyapha-
leboga.
Mama, Oma, just go straight to the MEC so that ani refer ku masipala or wherever so that ni solve this issue. Ngoba ngoku you reject the bill because of that, eh?
Jaanong o tla ya go go MEC gore a tle a kgone go ka le thusa mabapi le se se kopaneng le masepala. Jaanong re batla go itse gore o ganetsana ga o dumeletsane le bili ka lebaka la eng?
Ka lebaka la gore re batla go aga setsha seo re sa agela morago.
Because of we want to build on that land.
All right, let me stand up. Ma, that issue belongs to the municipality. The issue of the land, whether it belongs to you or to that particular person, depends to municipality, not with social development. That's why Ukraine must advise you and check exactly what is it that is taking place about this land.
Ma,
ayihlangananga nebill. Ibill iti abantu abadala mabafumane places and build the safer centers for themselves.
Ma, kang ya setsha le go ka aga mo setsheng sewa ke kgang e tshwantse e lebelelwe ke masepala. Mme he jaanong ke ka lebaka la seo ke kopa gore o ye go go Grain gore Grain a tle a kgone go ka go neya maele gore mo ntlheng e go tlile go ka diragala jana le jana mo ntlheng ya masepala. Jaanong bili e ya gompieno yone ga ya amana le se se lebaneng le masepala. Bili ya gompieno ke gore bagolo ba rona ba tle ba bone tulo kgotsa lefelo le le tlabe le sireletsegile gore bagolo ba rona ba kgone go nna teng. O tlhalogantse yana ma? Leina la gago?
Ke nna Macy Rat. Ke nna Macy Rat.
I am Macy Rat.
Ke itumelela go nna mo gompieno ke kopane le ba parliament.
I am pleased to be here today, having to meet up with the members of parliament.
Selelo sa me ke se le nna ke sa bagolo.
My cry is this one. It is with regards to elderly persons.
Re na le bagolo mo Kimberley sa le re bula ka 2009.
Kopo atimele ma.
A sa le re bula ka 2009.
We do have elderly persons here in Kimberley. We have since opened 2009.
Ra tsamaya ra go municipality ra go batla plaque.
We went to the municipality to go and request for a land.
Municipality a re ka etsa plaque go re kreye. Moraga mo gape a re ya o re ra re rekisitse.
Then the municipality showed us the land for us to occupy. After that, when we went back again, the municipality informed us that the land had been sold.
Yaanong re batla thuso ka gore re batla go dira home ya bagolo mo location mo Kimberley.
We want help because we want to build a center, a home for elderly persons here in Kimberley, in the location.
Yaanong re kopa thuso go ka kry-a yone plot.
We are asking for help so that we can be able to get a land.
Our municipality re tsamaile mo go yone ga e re thusi ba re promise ga ba re thusi.
Because the municipality, we went several times to the municipality, they are only promising promising without giving us any help.
Jaanong re kopa thuso mo government-eng ya e teng mo gompieno gore bone ba tla re thusa jang.
Now, therefore, we request that we be assisted or we be helped by the government that is here present before us today.
Ke lebogile, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Oma. Nangu MEC, makanincedise kumasipala. Which municipality is that? Which municipality?
Ke masepala ofe o wang? Ke masepala ofe?
Solplaiki municipality.
Iyanike, nanguma.
Ya ko gomma. Pele ga gore o ka tsama a o tshegetsa bili e le gore e tlisitswe gompi jeno fa pele ga nyena kgotsa o ganana le yone.
Ke dumelana le yone.
I do support the bill.
Thank you, Oma.
Ra leboga.
What's happening?
Over to you, Baba.
Kena Kagisho Lekheto.
My name is Kagisho Dikgetho.
Ke moagi wa mo Kimberley Galeshew.
I am a resident of Kimberley, Galeshewe.
For sure gompieno ke tlo go kry-a karabo.
For sure today I am going to get answers.
Because the very same department or whatever, the very same parliament was at Haska Wednesday.
For sure, the very same department or whatever or parliament was at Haska Wednesday.
Balika kore sensitizer towards what to expect today here.
Trying to sensitize us as to what to expect here today.
And go ya ka nna ke tlogetse Haska re tsamaile go Haska ga ka kry-a karabo. That's why ke reng for sure today tshwanetse re kry-e karabo.
According to myself, I left Haska without any answers. Hence, I am saying that for sure today I will receive answers.
And earlier on, you utlwile concern e ke tlang ka yone go touchiwa e touchiwa.
And earlier on, I heard that the concern that brought me here today was touched
E leng whistleblowing.
of a whistleblower.
Ha ke batlo go shwa gona anong ban ka ikitse ke itse go hata ke itse le go tshwarisa motho ga ke batlo go shwa no mara.
I don't want to die now because I know myself that I can dig and get somebody arrested. I don't want to die now.
And then Hakiti ma'am, try to figure out how do I protect myself as a whistleblower if I had to be one.
I don't know, ma'am. Try and figure out that how can I protect myself as a whistleblower.
Because ka itse gore this government has failed whistleblowers.
Because I know that this government has failed whistleblowers.
Ma'am, please give me an answer of how to make South Africa better around whistleblowing.
Ma'am, please give me an answer as to how to make South Africa better with regards to whistleblowers. Mme ke kopa o tle o mphe dikarabo gore re ka dira gore Africa Borwa e ne botoka jang mabapi le kgang e lebaneng le di whistleblowers.
Ma'am, how I can more for sure the business of the day.
Ma'am, I'm gonna leave that. I want to get for sure to the business of the day.
Ma'am, I'm talking about clinic, home-based caregivers.
Ma'am, I am going to talk about the clinics and the home-based caregivers.
Na akibone re kry-a any mileage go tswa mo bathong bano ba.
I don't see we get any mileage from those people.
Iya, le gore, if they had to leave the clinic, baya ko magaeng. Na ke bona la go tshamekiwa hela.
For them to leave the clinic and go to the houses, I only see that it's only they are playing.
And ma'am, not trying to be irrelevant, I have suffered in this country. I brought this country where it is today through my efforts.
Ma'am, not trying to be irrelevant. I have suffered in this country and I've brought this country where it is today. Ma, ka go sa leke go ka latlha ntlha ile gore re ka teng gompieno ka yone. Ke shutlhegile thata mo lehatsheng le la Afrika Borwa. Mo ile gore ke dirile matsapa gore lehatshe le la Afrika Borwa le iphitlhelele le mo le leng teng gompieno.
Bana ba ba rona ba e leng di caregivers today. Ban ba sena di mmereko tseo, I think our struggle have created such opportunities to them.
Now, the children that have got the opportunity to become caregivers today, I believe our suffering has made that they get the opportunities now that they have today.
Jaanong o ka re yaanong ha ba etsa go kry-a di mmereko, ga go diriwe di mmereko.
Now it's as if after they've received employment, they do not do what is expected of them to do.
So if really a problem of training, please, Department of Health, train batho ba gago gore ba kgone go ka dira ditiro.
Now, if it is the problem or the issue of training, please, Department of Health, train your personnel so that they can be able to do their job.
Hobaneng bomme ba rona le bo umama ba bone ba bobola ko matlong kwana.
Because of our mothers and their grandmothers are sick at home.
Ma'am, let me just stop there. I wouldn't want to lament a lot.
Ma'am, ke kopa ela go ema fela moa ka itse ke tlile go ka bua thata.
Did you report the situation of those older persons that are sick at home?
Me era au ne wa itsisi kgang e ya bagolo bano ba e le gore ba bobola ko magaeng.
Ma'am, whistle blowing again.
Whistle blowing again.
I know you are a whistleblower, but I'm asking whether did you report that there are people that are sick at home? Did you report it to the social workers?
Raka itse gore o whistleblower potso ya ka ke eno e. A o ne wa go reporta. Ntlha eno e ya gore gona le bagolo ba ba bobolang ko magaeng. A o reportile se wa ko di social working.
The other thing which is very confidential is that if you report a case and you said that you are a whistleblower, you want to be protected by the police, not by the community per se. You report that to the police. And if you've got a case that you have reported and it doesn't have a follow-up, give us the case number right now. So that Sibu, why are they not protecting you whilst you reported such a case on this day and you reported from, in fact, to the social workers? Ukonu social worker wako ye?
Ha ile gore social worker ga go teng mo mo.
A ke mo itse le go mo itse.
I don't even know my social worker.
Social worker in your area, not your social worker.
Ke ra gore social worker e le gore e teng mo tulong e le gore wena o dula mo go yone. E seng social worker ya gago.
No, unless now I must go to social development, Kokomelo, I must go and search for a social worker.
Unless you're going to say, ma'am, that I need to go to social development, Tokomelo, and go search the social worker
Oh,
for
you
our
don't
area.
have to go and search. You must just tell the MEC the area that you belong, and then the MEC will be able to tell you who is your social worker in your area. And then the last other thing, here in this bill, the amendment that we have come and present to you is talking about the caregivers, that they have to be trained so that they are able to care for the older person. It's here in the bill. Yilesi izisileyo today.
Jaanong ra ga o tlhoke gore o ka ya go tlhokomelo kgona go ya go emisi kwa o bo kgona gore ba kgona go ka go kaela social worker tlile go ka go thusa mabapi le tokologo e le gore wena o dula go yone gape ntlha kgolo gape ke engwe ke mo billing e re tlileng ka yone go na le mo go tlhagisang teng gore di caregiver ba tlhokomedi ba ba kgolo ga ke re go tshwantse gore ba ya go trainiwa gore ba tle ba kgona go ka tlhokomela bagolo.
But it's not health department who's going to do that. It's social development. The minister is with us today and the MEC is with us. Those are the people that are telling us that this bill is gonna be passed because there is that particular clause that talks about the training of the caregivers in the centers.
Jaanong ra batho ba ile gore ba tlile go thapa kgotsa ba tlile go traina di caregivers ga nkitla ebe ena lefapa la bophelo kgotsa la botshelo ga ke reng e tlana lefapa la tlhabololo ya tikologo ga ke re ya loago mme ge jaanong batho bao e teng ga ke re mo billing e kwadilwe gore tshwantse batho bao ba kgone go ka trainiwa gore ba tle ba kgone go ka tlhokomela bagolo ka tsela e male.
But as the whistleblower, you don't know the social worker that is in your area, and you need to report these cases of these older persons that are not well. You can go to the MEC and get the name of the social worker and the contact numbers so as to be able to buzz that particular social worker and be able to go around to those areas that have those people that are not well.
Jaanong ra wena jaaka whistleblower ha ke re yana go tla tshwanela gore ha ile gore ga o re tlhalosetse ga ke re ga o itse social worker ga go kgona go ya go MEC o tlile go ka go na le ina la social worker e le gore e tlabe e le gore mo tulong mo e le gore wena o dula teng ga ke re wena se o tla bua ela gore ke dula mo ntlheng e ba tla go nea gore ke mang social worker o le gore o bereka mo ntlheng e
The last thing is to have the case number of the case that you reported in the police station, whether they protect you or they didn't. You can just go to that corner, that table, and give us that particular case number.
gape se sengwe gape ra fa ile gore go na le kgetsi o tshwantse gore ne case number ya kgetsi e le gore motlhomong o tswa go e bula mo e le gore o bone gore ga ona tshireletso teng tla rena case number e wa re kgona go ka latella mabapi le yone kgetsi e ra e le gore o e budile wa tlhaloganya ra
nkamutla
do understand a o tshegetsa bili kgotsa o kgatlhana le yone ra
man e ka sendi motle le mek vieti go na le dilo tse ke dumelanang ka tsone go na le tse leng gore ga di sense mo go nna so I'm in the middle.
I'm in the middle. There are things that I do agree with, there are things that I do not agree with, so I'm in the middle.
Oh, phakathi nendawo. The other clause and the other ones, you agree with them, and the other ones you don't agree.
Because they don't
But
favor
please, we want that case number because we want to make a follow-up in that particular police station where you open up a case and they don't protect you.
In the future.
Do you have it with you now?
No, I don't have anything now.
No, the MEC is going to tell you where you should take that case number to, the social worker in your area.
O tlhalogantse. Afrikaans.
Bertha Martin. Dis Bertha Martin. Die Katlong municipality. Bertha Martin. Ja, ek ondersteun die wet maar.
Oma, you are the last one, eh?
Her name is Bertha Martin, and she fully supports the bill.
Dankie ma.
Daar's net iets wat ek wil vandag sê. Ons as ou mense,
There is
ons
some
wou-
issue that you want to
as
raise
dit moet
today.
gewoud word, dan vote ons.
There is something that you want to raise today. They are elderly people, when they are requesting to go and do some voting, they went to take some voting.
Maar die ongelukkigheid is, ons het nie 'n elderly desk by die premies office nie.
But what hurts her very much is that they don't have disability people representing elderly people at the parliament.
En ook nie by een municipality nie.
Not even at the municipal levels.
Dit is al wat ek vanmiddag wil gesê.
That is all that she is requesting. She wants more involvement or participating of disability people at parliament level and municipal level. Thank you.
Andivanga yasi kuthiwani. Uthini uma mfana wami? What is ma saying?
What the elder person indicated is that she only has one concern, the fact that they do not have somebody who represents them at the municipality level, an elder person, as well as at the premier's office.
Thank you very much, Ma. You are represented as older persons and as people with disabilities. There is a department called the Department of Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities. I think in the Northern Cape, it's led by a young woman called Venus. Yeah, she's the MEC here. So persons of disabilities, older people, they are represented at the national level. The department is led by Umankosazana Dlamini Zuma. I think from here, what must happen is that through you MEC, is that is that the elderly is maybe taught or told about the relevant people they should be going to, because one thing I've noted is that old people think Department of Social Development is the only department responsible for them, which what we said earlier on when it was mentioned the gaps. We said the gaps that we noted in the Act of 2006 is that there is no coordination between the departments. That is why we are here today to correct that in the new bill. Thank you.
Ma, sy dui aan dat daar wel persone is in die departement wat vir julle teenwoordig. Wat sy dan ook aangedui die rede hoekom hulle hier is om hierdie wetsontwerping reg te maak met sekerlike goede wat nie daarin is nie of gapings wat daar is, verstaan u? En sy het dan ook genoem dat een Mankosazana Dlamini Zuma ook vir julle teenwoordig op daardie vlak. Verstaan u?
All right, Ma. Do you have a social worker in your area?
Het u 'n maatskaplike werker in die omgewing?
Yeah, now we are go to her so that an advisor and attach the report that you still want to hear and see the person that leads the people of with disability.
U kan na haar toe gaan.
All right.
Verder vir u help, nee ma.
Yeah.
Na haar toe, ja.
Can I request the house to be quiet, because we got a report that people are fainting because they are hungry, they woke up very early. So we requested that something must be dished for now, but you'll get another one from the minister today to at least have something to munch. Because we understand that you woke up very early. So let's make it in a very quiet manner.
Kan ons asseblief almal stil bly? Ons het dan gehoor dat u julle vroeg vanoggend van julle wonings af gekom het en dat u julle moeg is en u julle sal ietsie gegee word om te eet.
All right. It was the last person Then, Chief Director, I hope you are ready, because the minister was not present during the presentation, unless she wants to, or you were at the back. Okay, let's first give the Chief Director or the minister, ne? In terms of highlighting and answering few comments and few concerns about the elderly person. Clinic, transport, pay points. What else, Kanin? Huh? 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 Yeah, the old age centers, I've mentioned it. Yo, in noise.
Kan u asseblief stil bly?
So what do we say, Minister Kukala Wena? Chief Director, over to you. Make it snappy, sis. Make it snap. Dala bantu abadala belapha manje, but tired now. 2, 4, 5. Yo. Civil, make it snappy, sis. And be very short. Please. Can you see behind you, we got 5 interpreters. So it's going to take the whole afternoon. Over to you. Just highlight the ones: transport, clinics, pay points, centers, shortage of centers, and etc. Bantu abadala, we will request that to be stopped, ne? But we don't want to do that. Ubaba uhlelele nesitulweni manje. Utata uhlelele ntoni esitulweni? Stelte asseblief.
Ke kopa re didimaleng, kopa re mamelaneng, mme a bue re etse. A re mamelaneng bagolo.
All right, over to you, Civil.
Honorable Chairperson of the proceedings of today, Memvana, honorable members of the Portfolio Committee, the various teams from Parliament, as well as the various teams from the National Department of Social Development, as well as the province itself, various structures and fora for older persons, and our older persons in attendance this morning. Let me take this opportunity to appreciate all of you, but also to indicate that it has been a very touchy opportunity for us to listen to you delivering the concerns, but also we listen to you as you were indicating to us which areas of the bill do not really sync well with your souls. So we have listened, and I am going to try and respond to some of the issues that have been picked up during the rest of this morning.
Re rata go dumedisa go motlotlegi wa rona e le modulasetulo, re dumedisa le portfolio ka kakaretso ya Parliament ya Social Development, re dumedisa tlhogo ya rona le minister wa rona MEC, re dumedisa le badiri mmogo botlhe ka kakaretso ba Parliamente le ba province ba tsamaya MEC. Gagolo re rata go tsaya tšhono e, re leboge le go dumedisa bagolo ba rona. Re tlo tsaya tšhono ena ka go araba ge le ke go.
We are blessed because in our midst we do have a department. So I am going to raise. There are a number of issues that were picked up during. Chairperson, I need to indicate that I am not going to unpack all the areas that are linked to service delivery, but up as we were implementing the Principal Act number 13 of 2006. The collaboration and integrated who take responsibility for the comprehensive delivery framework. So to that effect, we bill.
Tabolla tsotlhe tse di se di builwe mo pele ga rona mo service delivery le sebaka se segolo se se butsweng jaanong re tlo go e teng
Gevolg artikel 13 van 2006, maar ons het zeker op antwoord.
Tau.
Oh, yeah, no ga he ata gwano ga e kuitsaro ga wa gobe nyam nyama ga he kuitsao he khago.
There are issues that our older persons raised, specifically relating to clinics. There are challenges when they have to receive services from clinics. The issues that they have at pay points, issues of shortages of centers, their grants. These issues, as I said, are issues that impact on service delivery. Now, we have specifically looked at this issue and we have proposed and integrated into it, but just to indicate that the department has come up with a very comprehensive plan that outlines very clear roles and responsibilities of various government departments, as well as our key players to that effect. We've also talked about resourcing and put up a plan that is costed to ensure that the various DGs have people that are dedicated within the various government departments that will support the work of making sure that services reach our older persons. Much as this legislation falls squarely within the ambit of the Minister of Social Development, there are issues that relate to health, which the Department of Health must take care of. There are issues that relate to the abuse of older persons, which the Minister of Justice must take care of. There are issues where our older persons are not treated well when they get to police stations, and our Minister for Police must also take care of that. So I'm mentioning this just to indicate to you how widely we have gone to make sure that we establish a structure that is going to begin to really respond to the comprehensive needs of our older persons, so that service delivery becomes a reality for our older persons. There are also issues relating to long queues for our older persons in different places. Some of the issues, like for example, the issue of long queues and the prioritization of the provision of services to older persons in different areas where they receive services, are issues that we are going to make sure that they get included when we do take care of the regulations that are going to give effect to the implementation of this legislative framework.
Mo raportong ya rona ga ba ra re kopane ga re tla bua ka kgang tse di rileng mo tabeng ya ditleliniki tiriso tsa teng tirelo tsa ditleliniki re tshwere le yone kgang ya tirelo go tla ka tharabololo re tshwere kgang ya ditleliniki ga ba ra bua ka botlhoko ba motlhomong bothata ba go amogela grant ka dibaka tse di rileng ditsela tse di maswe di-centera tsa rona tse di shortang tse di sa helelang ga ba bua ka go fola kgotsa go ema mela e melelele mo dithuso mo dibakeng tsa thuso jaanong department e tlile ka tharabololo kgotsa ka tsela e e rileng ya go risosa dibaka tse di rileng tsa department tsa di-DGs gore di tla thusa ka tirelo kgotsa thuso ya setšhaba le ka dikgang tse di amanang le abuse ya bagodi gonne ga re minister wa rona wa justice or wa ba dikhoto ke ena tla re thusang ra bua ka tlhekefetso or abuse ya bagodi ha ba ya ko di-police station ba ya go reporta kgang eo re tla bua le ministera wa rona wa maphodisi go thusa bagodi a ba ya go tsenya ditletlebo tsa rona kgotsa tsa bone ko police stationeng ba tseelwe tsia le kgang e re tla ra e gatela gore dibaka mo go kirang batho ba golo wa rona thuso teng ba ska ba nna ba ema mela e melelele kgotsa ba sokola kgotsa ba tsa thata go kry-a thuso teng.
Ons het ook gesit en in al die probleme op al die probleme gepraat wat onze ouer bejaarders aankyk, soos in plekke waar hulle se toelaat moet kry, sentrums vir bejaarders wat daar nie is of tekort van dit, sowel as in lang lyne in gaan staan vir hulle se toelaag, so en om by die polisiestasies te gaan en sake aan te meld, waar hulle mishandeling kry vanaf die polisie, waar hulle moet nou lang gaan staan en ons het ook 'n beslissing of gesit en gaan met al die ander persone wat ook betrokke is aangaande oplossing van al hierdie probleme wat die bejaarders na kyk.
Yang ngeke gere ko khamsa ade sa tsike tkhoi o tsike ani thot no ra o tsike tkhoi tsike ya tu ta kan thla ke gises ngu o gi sa u ke o ko tsike ga pa ngu no ke le ni tang kai ga gando no ke ka tsike ga gyang khlo over mas ngan am ngats o na dis ma ni ga wa amakola yung ga jelasi kulma pen ga una khosa department of justice wing ange dia khosa a ta yawo da tushan jalak ta gani kuna ta itne gide khamsung wa department kisi ge ga khosi thoge ta itna khosa ti thoda ga singda da tusha jala
khana muwati khana singwa ko garana ti kam sikano tse khai hingi angwe garat ya khasika ha buka siki khai garana khoji tuwate ngi khana oveta siki khana ka karati khoji kino khai tso ama akino khai miya temua akuhete gota kokona utwaka ane tahunu nga oji tsere kyaba nga oji ta kokona uleni akikyao kara sino te khono tedi spatra jikita kona sino leni jikikyao karate ofu amboro nga aya kite tanu ta kokona police station akatama asino sileni akite kwakote khoji aji khaitso amano akhoji khana muwa ko mano wa khako fu anda khana khako akhoji kha cheka ka nungi ta ko nga oji hambe ta ikimise nanga oji sosi ate ana ko tingaki hambe akhoni khwata ko na kai ko ko twaka ikonga wa so anje khai ka kara khwa khasi buka jiki no aji akhaisi khago khasi atso khona ka khaisi ate ta khunu khari oro khaitso ama haita ko khoyangri kho he ta khona ungri senzi ate ana kai jiki hana muwa go kwana ska khai koma hano kha antso kha ta khona angri khoji na ta hi ko a go subusubi ko ta khona na ta hi ko qawi gurita.
So one of the strategies that has also been tabled is the utilization of the district development model, which assists us in terms of having ward-based committees. And through those committees, the very same work and concerns that we are talking about here today, it's a forum that allows various government departments the necessary space to engage with the key stakeholders to deal with the issues that you have raised today. For example, the issues of crime in communities. Our older persons have been complaining that they get robbed, and those are some of the issues that need to be discussed at such levels, because these activities and tendencies are happening within communities that our older persons are living in. So your safety is central to this amendment bill. Your dignity and your integrity, as well as your protection and care, are central to this particular amendment bill.
Jaanong go na le ditsamaiso gore matlhale a rileng a itseng a tla dirisiwa ke forum ya rona go tla go dumelela department tse di hapaneng go tla go thusa jaaka kgang gagolo ya tlola molao, gonne bagodi ba rona ba buile gore go na le ditiragalo tse di rileng tse di diragalang jaaka go tsewa poo ha ba fetsa go gola modende wa bone. Jaanong re rile department tse di tla thusetsa mo dikgang tseo ke strategy tse tla dirisang mo dikgang tse di hapaneng tsa rona jaaka re boletse gore tshireletso ya lena botho ba lona boitumelo ba lona le go phuthuloga ga lona ke tse re di tseyang tsia kgotsa re tseelang ko tlhogong mo go tsotlhe tse re buleng ka tsone.
Ons sal dan ook 'n komitee opstel waar al die probleme van die bejaardes ook in ag geneem word, soos in die kriminele aktiwiteite wat plaasvind, soos die bejaardes aangedui het dat hulle beroof word as hulle hulle toelaag moet gaan kry, en dat hulle nie veilig is in hulle gemeenskap nie. Julle veiligheid is sentraal vir ons.
Ito na gidang o kokay dan committee ang kasing hiji kay kosa o koy kasi kaya unong ngui tudru uning ngui tudru de pay ngudi wat o naweleni ang kanigag daw ay dinasang tao. Ta department na gida kosa iti kwa ta sing problema sa igi gida numo gunin ko igi ngale u igi ngawa dinasang tao jala uda khita jala.
Gaito amago aki no khana khas yako khago khaimboro ngajitemia ta kona sere ditsa na qota kona kyaba ko eji ta kona ngise na qota anqo sa ta kona kyaba ko eji department na seta kana xa kono kana committee ngoma gongo aguni ta kona sere kyaba te ngokunga na ngano ngomuna ta ikarata ko mdisere adzao ka senate akwana sika nqiki khaikomano qoni sata kona disere kam kita kona ngisi na qo akwana sika committee he khana kono khana sikare qaino khana ngoma ta kona disere aninza ngomuntu tata kona sere dzata kona khawi guri ngise nveta kona khana disere kamki ovungyo ukwe atakwa angive ovugem cui khamatakwa angive tikwe.
On the issue of drugs and the new and emerging trends, that the issue of unemployment is really taking youth to spring a rift between our older persons and young people because of the robberies that happen out of the frustration of the young people. And we are saying we perhaps need to reconsider the interventions and start the high unemployment rates so that we can begin to tweak some of these approaches and make sure that they become responsive and relevant to what our young people are experiencing today, so that we can bridge
Ka baka la di-drugs taxi tse di tseiwang kwa ko tse di tseneletseng bašwa ministera a eledisa se go tlhokogotsa a shebi pakeng tsa bana le bagodi ka gore ba ba tsenelele ba tube e rileng e tla dirisiwang mo bašweng ba rona e pakeng tsa bašwa le bagodi ba rona ka lebaka la gore ga ba diri kgotsa bona ditiro tsa matsogo tse ba di berekang.
En kyk, en dat het gebeur moet geleer word, sowel as onze woord.
Yigidan ngekula yak khamsing o kwa thiwa no ke tike de kan ngo kwa pela sing sing jopang ichi ai bisa kain
Ga eminyaka nci odzawo aninzi ate ungewu amagohango gaenqwakade departmente nangomuwa a makiqwade mporongaziki te utakho nacan karancise nate dzawo mahambe dzawo mhambe mcewuma ministere akuya gocam ihe agodzi amuwa akacewa de kwa siki akiqwadi so mahamuwa atako nacwina vetama
Concern that was raised about caregivers that has reached provinces. We have been training caregivers across provinces, working very closely with NICDEM. That training has been other provinces and sure that we train as many services and support to our older persons who back to you.
ba bitswang di-caregivers go na le lena e rupellang batlhokomedi ba bagodi e trainang di-caregivers ga jaanong jaana se re fitlhelele di-province di se re kopile gore di-province tsotlhe di tsene ba bagodi gore go tlhokomela go mogodi ke eng go tlhoka eng jaanong re ntse re kopa di-province tse ding tsone di tsene mo lenaneng le go thusetsa go traina batlhokomedi ba ba tlhoboga jaanong moetapele rona ke rata
Tens wil ek net aandui op die feit van leer hoe om bejaardes te hanteer, ook hand gee en leer.
kon ngai ke chik thoi ka yung go chik tle o kroi ka kha chik tle o ching tru lungwi sang ka chik ka ching go gengoi tani kula
Kuri oi ki khaimia na tata ko khwetsa qore ni khwana ke enqazi ki a training e khana kha ko wi qota khya no anatama eno aki
support to our older persons who over to back to you.
ba bitswang di-caregivers gona le lena e rupellang batlhokomedi ba bagodi e trainang di-caregivers ga jaanong jaana se re fitlheletse di-province re kopile gore di-province tsotlhe di tsenele ba bagodi gore go tlhokomela go mogodi ke eng go tlhoka eng jaanong re ntse re kopa di-province din tsone di tsene mo lenaneng le go thusetsa go traina batlhokomedi ba ba tlhoboga jaanong moetapele wa rona ke rata
Tens wil ek net aandui op die feit van leer hoe om bejaardes te hanteer, ook hand gee en leer.
kon ngai ke chik thoi ka yung go chik tle o kroi ka kha chik tle o ching tru lungwi sang ka chik ka ching go gengoi tani kula
Kuri oi ki khaimia na tata ko khwetsa qore ni khwana ke enqazi ki a training e khana kha ko wi qota khya no anatama eno aki
Thank you, Chairperson. I'll hand over to the
Thank
Minister.
you very much, Chief Director, Parliament. Then to just do the closing remarks, how the today's does she sees them. Thank you very much. You may have a seat, Civil. Thank you. Minister wa Social Development.
Dibulele Bayadanki Galep, just a few words. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. This is not my platform. It must be understood that it's not my platform because from this point, the parliamentarians that we do the right thing.
Mawa leboga o leboga thata go nna fa o lebogela le go newa monyetla wa go bua sengwe go ka bua sengwe mo pele ga rona gonne ke dire ke ba parlamente ba tshwanetse ba ba neye molao bone ba diraga.
Thank you.
Die minister sê dankie vir die geleentheid wat sy gegee is, maar sy wil dan ook net almal herinner dat sy niks het dat hier nie is te sê.
Mbamba te minister ga he no te he parlament na di so ga e kanga
But it is important for me, in particular when we are dealing with, we have to change them. As in particular here, what the elderly are saying.
Go botlhokwa gore a bolele ka tsamaiso, tirelo, tsamaiso gore jaaka e le bon department ha bana maatla go tsa thata ya go fe ka phetolelo eo ya melawana.
Belangrijk is van die Department of Social Development, hulle kan nie net wette verander sonder die mense se insig nie.
Simoti kekla konzu.
aninza ncixere xa he angete kuyadirwa ana koma ko ana kuya ko ana xere xa esikisi yakho
Social development to also have listened to what Civil has said, because she said throughout these public hearings, not only here in the Northern Cape, she's in issues but what was exciting for me was that the elderly in their situation many of them stood up to say
wa social development a retse se civil ana tshwantsa se bua jaaka e le ene o ntsa re tsamaya mo teng ga di province tse le go thusana.
Dit is baie belangrik as die minister van Social Development om ook in ag te neem wat my Civil aangedui het, soos sy die hele Noord-Kaap getoer het en al wat sy klaar het oor hulle probleme nie, maar hulle dan ook
Nung kau kami kan guna ke departemen susah tangkal ngi kawai tuin amata veteng lagi singgeng awe dah sebet
Acam ahemi ya ha ngenga semua kakahe ya ga kungwa ta ha nungu go ja ga iqai kwa tetiata kona seta no ga iqan kuya te ga social development de anisinsa ana umu a kweta kona ana muwa ana ko ana xere mana tiveta
I wish to thank I believe it is important to have a strong parliament because a strong parliament is one that holds us as the executive accountant. We wish to thank them because it also gives us an opportunity, as they were asking, about other issues that are. Deputy Minister has been traveling in some of the, as the executive, we have to sit together and listen. What has to happen is simply the services of our people. People closer to them, which includes the social point. Are very far, they have to travel. We as SARS that can make it easy for our people to.
Jaanong a ke leboge modulasetulo, ke leboge le bo botlhe ba ile gore ba teng gompieno. Segolo thata nna se ke tlile go ka se tlhagisa gore go botlhokwa tota gore bogela gore ba kgonile gore ba ka re bitsa gore re tle re kgona go tsapa kgotsa mathata ile gore more otlhe mo pheletseng re tlile go ka dula hatse be re bana tse di tshwanang jaaka tse keng se re kgona go ka se go ka tlisa thata ke utlwile nako ntse ke dutse hale segolo ke ona ntlha e le gore e ne ang ama mo ile gore ke utlwile gore segolo thata gore selelo se le setonna ke eng se wa se tlile gore ka re thusa
Ek wil net dankie sê aan die as 'n minister sal ons dan sit en een wat uitstaan vir my of wat ek opgelet het is vir nie plekke is vir hulle om vir hulle waar hulle toelag kan.
Maar ik ga het departement ke dangi ga gau ke ige no ya juju sa ai no ige tike tike ka tonga o tia ton ke ge twa mi e ga minister o kwa yin khulai wa isa sawa ngawa ge im hale ni tori una ya gang o sma ai
Enguya te yam kara par bu khana ki khaji na tia kona ivete kana ngoma ti seta kana zaro qale ko kana doa tetamiya ha no awa gaitso amagoita kona kere kana ke nkiao kara leni akisite no sere dikaba go a ofu kuka kyaba o manu kwa kana ai mkanu kwano asere tswa ka ga sino ke ba na go no khunu ya a go dzi a no ga e tswa ka gono ta go e khurina go yo inyama gwati gana nga o a kungata hazi si a yela go zi kheri ya go tsamsika gana ane khao go e gago gana nta go ya go wa go be mara.
In conclusion, judgment that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, not and will not and does not discriminate when it comes to the distribution of the services that we have, in particular the social grants, and that we would encourage that every citizen who qualifies to have the social grant, from national to provincial to local, we must not hear of any form of discrimination, number one. Number two, we will have to speak to the other ministers in relation to the criminality that happens, because I'm shocked to hear that somewhere where we live, Amapiano are the most exciting young people who are playing good music and people dance to their music. We come to the Northern Cape, we are told, no, Amapiano are the criminals who are taking away money from the elderly. So I think those are the things that we'll have to pick up. And I wish to thank the MEC and the department at provincial level, because I know that they really stretch themselves. It's very difficult for them, especially now with the budget cuts. It's difficult for them, but they try their best to stretch themselves. In fact, from a social development point of view, the Northern Cape is one of those provinces that we get very good reports from, because they try to be on the ground, and I guess the population is also small, so it's easier for them to reach, but the province is too vast at the same time for them to cover the province. May we also be very thankful of what happened yesterday. Amapogopogo gave us a lift. The nation sometimes gets to be feeling like nothing good is happening. I think Amapogopogo gave us a nice motivation for us not only to live and think of the future, but let us support them as they go to the finals. We want them to come back with the trophy. They must come back with it. They must bring it to South Africa. Viva Mapogopogo, viva! Viva Boki, viva!
Fa ke tswala ke tlile go ka leboga parliamentary committee e le gore e fa pele ga rona gompieno ntlha ke eno e le gore ke batla go ka itlhagisa gore Afrika Borwa ke ya batho botlhe ga gona gore Afrika Borwa e diretswe ba ke ya ba basweu le ba bantsho mme ge jaanong fa e le gore go ntse jalo mongwe le mongwe o e le gore ke mogolwana o khona gore a tle a bone diponelelo tsa kgotsa a tle a bone ditirelo tsa government gore a tle a khona go ka bona pension ga go a ile gore wa khona gore o tle e bone sewa ke tokelo ya gago gore o tle o se bone minister ga a batle gore a tle go tla go utlwa ditletlebo tse di ko amaneng le go kana le go ngangisana ka lebala me gape ntlha ya bobedi e le gore ministera o e buile ke ntlha ya bosenyi ministera o a ipotsa gore a mmege jaanong mapiano ke wa ipotsa gore yaanong a mmege jaanong re itse Northern Cape e le pleke e kana gore ene a tle yaanong a tle go utlwa ka mapiano.
Yes. Bantu abadala, let's request you not to leave.
Bagolo re kopa le sa tsamaya.
they are going to serve you with something.
Bagolo ba tlile go tla le nna sengwe se se yang mo molomong.
Xa ka etetani ko ke ya kyare na go ibe kwana se ka ncgwe kuri na go ncgwe ti wo igwe so kyare na go ibe ata ncwe ko kwae.
Ngawsung ikaptuat ka iga uda sake tingnu giga sakta idi akong tusi foton ng tayo tusi kaya tu.
Bejaarders moet asseblief nie loop nie, hulle sal vir u hulle ietsiekie gee.
Are you done? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You may sit down. Oh, it's the choir. Oh, they are going to render an item for us. Yo, mabese ngaphambili kaloku.
Opeti abatle fa mo pele tle. Batla gore opel.
I see choir le. Kuthiwa kune choir that is going to sing. Where is the choir, Baba?
Choir e kae bagolo?
Oh, they must come inside, kaloku. Thank you very much, Minister. We would like to report to you that MEC Villagas was with us from day one to the last day. That we are really appreciated that, and we have to give her a big applause. Not all the ministers are sometimes with us. We understand that they've got a very tight schedule. All right. Kwenziwani lapha ngemuva, comrades?
Go diragalang ko morago koa? Ka morago go diragala eng bagolo?
Le choir iseza ofore. The choir.
A choir santse e tla, ba opedi ba teng, ba tla. They are coming.
Security, can you assist us? There are those older persons that are close by the door. They are closer just kanye emnyango. The last one. Make it snappy, ne? Mabahambe kaloku. Kanifrate. Thank you. Let's clap the hands. Thank you very much. Oh, I know you can sing until 5 o'clock. Thank you very much. The meeting has adjourned, but let's sit down and wait for the second phase that will be dished to you. Let's sit down. Let's go back to our places. Thank you very much.
Re a leboga bagolo. Re a leboga bagolo. Re fitlhetse pheletsong ya tiro ya rona. Re fitlhile mo pheletsong ya meeting wa rona. A re dule mo fatshe. Re emele dijo tsa